Tryna make you feel good. Baby, I'm just tryna show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. I know you in pain. You been messing with these dum-dums, yeah, these lames. So me and them jokers, we ain't the same. I got the type of love to make you wanna change your last name. Baby, I'm better, not them dudes. I know you don't trust me, and it's cool. Give me some time and I'll show you. Even though your heart broke, I'm tryna heal your wounds so you can feel good. Baby, I'm just tryna show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. Baby, I got what you need. Open up your eyes and see there's no other man like me. Give it time and wait and see. Wait a minute, I'm just trying to show you that I'm different. I know you're hard line, but I got the key to get it. And if you open up, baby girl, I can fix it. I wanna be the one for you. Baby, I'm better, not them dudes. No, you don't trust me, and it's cool. Give me some time and I'll show you. Even though your heart broke, I'm trying to heal your wounds so you can feel good. Baby, I'm just trying to show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Ay. Don't it feel good to find love? Don't it feel good? Ay. Don't it feel good to find love? Don't it feel good? Ay. Don't it feel
Bake fam. First and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for giving us another day to do what we love to do. Lord, I ask that you bless the stream, bless those who are able to make it, those who can't. Thank you for just waking us up, man. As we talk about some potential really fake news, just let it be good vibes, good energy, good love, all that other good stuff. As we do this yet again, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. What up? What is good? Yeah. We're back. We're back. Yeah, we got this going on right now. While that's going on, let that rock out while that's in the background. What's good? Welcome to another edition of The Bake Show. Chill Friday vibes. Chill Friday vibes. It's a great day, man. A lot of stuff has been happening over this past few days. How are you doing? Who we got in the building? Let's see who we got in the building before we get started. Shout out to my dog Demon. Yes.
Another one.
Back again for another one, man. Shout out to my dog Donkey Kong.
Another one.
Back again for another one. Banana Grapes in the building. Back in for another one, man. Who else we got in the building, man? Who else we got in the building today? My man C's in the building. C's in the building. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Friday, man. Lot to discuss. Let's get the tweets ready. We got some tweets to go over. Let's just watch the video. Let's go watch my dog J-Mac real quick. We're going to watch J-Mac. Again, I don't think a lot of this information is true. And even J-Mac said it, but hey, go show some love to my dog. And then we'll talk. It's a light Friday though. It feels like a very, very light. It feels like a very, very light Friday. No cap. Feels like a very, very, very light Friday. Yeah, feel like a very, very light Friday. Am I spelling it right? What is it? What's Mac, man? Is it J-Mac TV? Is it a space? Mac gonna kick my butt. Let me see. Which one? What is it, man? And why my dang phone ain't charging, bro? Jeez Louise, why the phone ain't charging? All right, let me go to Mac's page so we can watch this video. Get your notebooks ready. Get your notebooks ready. Get your notebooks ready. It's J-Mac. Get your notebooks ready, man. How y'all doing today, family? How are y'all doing today? Are y'all good? What up, JB? What's good, JB? What's good? What's good? What's good, JB?
Dom DeMarco.
I'm trying to get my dog Mac. Get Mac TV, man. There it is. So yeah. Where's the latest? Did he delete the video? Did my dog Mac delete it? Did my dog Mac delete the video? I just saw it yesterday. Did he delete it? Oh, my dog said, "No, this is fake. I ain't reporting this news." Wait a minute. I literally just saw the video yesterday. Mac must have deleted the video. Mac had to I seen it this morning, right? Did he delete the video? Am I bugging? How do you find the latest video? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So get your popcorn ready. What up, B? What's good, B?
Another one.
Welcome back to another one, man. Welcome back to another one. I appreciate you, dog. Get your popcorn ready because there's a lot of fake news in this, and we're gonna talk about it. Right now it's fake because nothing is proven, nothing is shown. But if it is real, we're gonna talk about the speculation that if it is real, if this news is real, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, you know, bro. When 2K ain't came out with no news, we start speculating. But let's watch it. Show some support to my dog, J Miggity Mac. Okay.
Out on Twitter. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if my guy is trolling.
Man,
I was checking out my boy, Ja Bridgeforth. Listen, it's Ja, not J-A.
The Ricky One Court.
And he
I wonder
retweeted
if that's going to be a
something
court.
from a guy on Twitter. We're going to get into it, man. Y'all check
But
this
pay
out.
attention,
now,
man. Take some notes. Take some notes.
Gaming for Life posted some information claiming that he had access to information and to the game to be able to give out some of this information. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. Now,
And
again,
the Kobe Bryant trailer
I'm
didn't come out either, by the way.
I don't know if this is true or not. We definitely have some hesitation, but he put something in here that can let us know if he's telling the truth or not. So my boy Ja had a tweet saying NBA 2K24 won't be the exact same game as NBA 2K23. And then he came out and replied to it saying he played it, bro. It's not, you know, I gotta listen. Some of the text and stuff isn't always right, but we got you. I can translate. 2K always brings something from the old game and make it better. FYI, been had a couple. I should stream it. I don't quite know what that last part meant, but he said he played the game.
He ain't got the game.
He comes up here to the next one and says,
and you know he capping because he said he been had a couple.
So I don't know if this is true or not, but y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think this is a W, that there's only one park. I think it'll be cool. A bigger park.
It's only one park.
Whole bunch of people. You
It's
can
a lot
have
of
bigger
fantasy.
crowds. Hopefully
It's a lot
it's
of
easier
cap.
to get gameplay. If this is true,
The game ain't
that'd
out
be
yet.
dope. Then he went on
The
to
game
say
ain't.
the
It's
builder
not out
is
yet.
fire.
Once
He
it start hitting
added
the stores,
somebody,
then
and
I can say he probably
talking
got
about
it.
remember that build
But
they
he
made.
ain't
Like I
got
say,
it.
this was my first hint,
He
feeling
ain't got
like he might not be telling the truth. Like he might be trolling. He got his homie, and they got this thing. They just gonna troll the community. And I'm gonna show y'all why I think this might be a troll of the community.
I'm just
so
saying,
now we go up here and you see 7 7s are in 2K24. I don't understand why 2K will jump from 7-3. We got Victor Wembanyama who's 7-5.
He
and
trying to
then
get
all
a lot
of a
of
sudden
attention.
just say skip it, let's go to 7-7. Like, I don't understand. I think it's somebody else that's taller than Victor Wembanyama.
It's that time, man.
That might be
we dry
for real. You never know. But like I say, got me questioning. Then we're going to go up again. 2K24 going to be the best 2K ever put out. Oh, yeah. Rookie to Legend grind is back. And then he tagged at Joey 2K. Shout out to Joey 2K doing his thing with the big man Bills, Big Bill gang. He did what I'm saying. Let them people know I'm not lying. See, now you say you're not lying. You know when people be saying they ain't lying.
They lying.
Most of the time it mean they be lying. They be lying their ass off. So y'all know. But we don't know. We gonna give him the benefit of the doubt so far. Then he said people in the community was talking about like, you know, they ain't believe me. He said, bro, y'all don't have to believe me. Just wait until the game comes out. So we ain't got no choice but to wait till the game comes out, my guy.
100%.
But I still appreciate the information you putting out. Now he goes in there, he says, the dribblers feel a little different, but the adrenaline bar goes down slower. I think he means the stamina bar goes down slower, not the adrenaline bar. Now we're seeing, okay, he's talking about a little bit of stuff, stamina, stuff like that. That ain't no big deal, big thing. Then he said, left to right is gonna get very tired if you do it in NBA 2K24. So I know some of y'all might be happy about that. I don't see that much left to right, to be honest with you, going on in 2K23. So I don't think that left to right is that big of a deal because of the adrenaline boost. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. But if it is gone, I know some people maybe who have a harder time guarding it won't have that issue when it comes to NBA 2K24. So then we get, this is why I don't want to post anything. Nobody cares about followers and views. So now he's deflecting. He's saying, I don't care about followers and viewers. I'm just trying to get y'all the information. And then he goes to say 1v1 courts are back in the park. Now, I would love for 1v1 courts to be back in the park. That would be so amazing to me. It'll be easier for people to get games views coming solo. It'll be a dope thing, man. So we don't know if this true. Again, let me keep saying this. We don't know if this true. But if it is, that'll be a W. Then he said Green's not delayed no more. I know a lot of people in the 2K community want Green not to be delayed no more. I don't really think it really matters as
it really
much.
Don't matter.
I just like the celebration
they already
right
do
after
the same
you make
thing.
the shot, if they bring that back with Green not being delayed no more. But I don't really think it matters as much. It's not that big of a deal to me. But we ain't done yet. Then he said interior defense is going to be better in NBA 2K24. So I don't know what that really means, but hey, we'll see. Then he said park cars back. Let them know, same person he tagged before. Like I say, it could be him with his friend trolling, or it could be somebody that he know, that played the game with him or something like that. And then here you go again. My problem with some of y'all in the community is y'all think you tough. Nobody told y'all to believe nothing I say or like anything I post. I wanted to share the info I got and post the things I saw in the game. But MFers want to threaten me about a game, and somebody had said it was gonna be over with if he didn't say the right information. But then we got Rec is on the rooftop.
Yo, that'll be dope. That'll be dope, though.
Switch up too. Take a Rec out of the thing and putting it outside.
You get what I'm saying?
Outside.
Like the current gen is gonna have one part.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was funny to me. And then he
current gen is gonna have a neighborhood. So
said, definitely going to be like this.
Technically, that's not a lie.
Because like this, because it's only one part. So they had 2K16 picture over here, and we're talking about crossplay brings, but hopefully crossplay brings back some of these vibes. Now, I ain't done yet. Then he said something that I thought would be cool if 2K did allow you to do this.
No.
And it says, just know you can customize your hair the way you like. So if we can actually more customization in the hairstyle style, you can do it short, long, medium, and that's it. You know, it's a little bit more detailed than that, but y'all know what I'm saying. If we could do that, that'd be dope. And I said, my boy went on a whole Twitter or X style spree. That's how
hey man, he got people to watch. So
like, it sounds like he doing something nasty over there. He went on Twitter. That's a terrible name
when these people do this, they do their job.
So
because it's thirsty
so
out here.
The reason we don't get demos anymore because they fly all the 2K makers out to test the game. Basically, they're supposed to hype the game up before launch. Now, this is true. This is a true statement, except for the 2K makers. They don't fly only 2K makers.
They fly
other content creators that's not 2K makers too out there to be able to play the game, and then they go back and post videos, and TikToks, and Instagram reels, and all that other stuff
mostly
about
like
the game to build the hype for the game. So that is true, what he's saying right here. And then this was a threat right here. I wish I have to find the tweet for y'all, but in one of his replies to a tweet, he was talking about the Kobe trailer, the trailer that's supposed to come out. Today is the 3rd, or technically it's early in the morning, it's the 4th of August right now. And so he was saying, hold on, let me see if I can find it for y'all. Okay, here it go right here. He says, my source says the Kobe trailer is coming out tomorrow. Like I say, again, this is on the 3rd of August. So now the 4th of August, this is nighttime I'm filming it, but this most likely this morning, because they usually post the trailers in the morning time.
Yeah.
The Kobe Bryant trailer, the first look trailer, is supposed to come out. I preference this by saying this is not guaranteed to be accurate information. But
shout out to my dog. We're gonna give my dog a like too, man. Dang, I like it on my phone. Anyway, man. Shout out to Mac. I'm putting the news out there for sure. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe to my dog J Mac. 2K logo. Up and coming. 100K for sure this year, man. He back in the States. Like I said, the content is gonna be crazy this year for all content creators on off the rip, man, with the crossplay. So this is a year. If you're trying to get into 2K, this is gonna be the year you want to get into 2K. Now let's talk about the fugaziness. Like I said, it's a light Friday because this we all know this is fake. Okay, number one, the game. Nobody has the game yet. The game don't get placed in people's hands until about 2 more weeks. We got about 2 more weeks before you start seeing the copies, maybe 2 or 3 weeks before probably 2 more weeks before you see the copies start going into the actual stores. And once they're in the stores, they still don't get access to the park. So he don't know what the park's going to look like. He don't know what to expect as far as like a lot of stuff. It's a lot of speculation, a lot of fugaziness. It's just an attention getter, man. And no disrespect to him. Hey, man, it works because we're thirsty for information. This is what happens when, 2K don't put out information. We know that. When you don't put out information, you get thirsty. And look, my dude got 1,000 views on one of these posts. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 to 800 people on a post. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, don't believe half the stuff my dog said. Don't believe half the stuff my dog said, because it ain't, half of it ain't real. But let's go on speculation terms, okay? Let's go on speculation. What if some of those things was real? Like the 1v1 in the park. 1v1 in the park would be lit. Again, we do not know how this crossplay is going to work. So to simplify it so it ain't a lot of chaoticness, what if they go to one park or one location and go hoop? What if it's just a location where you can go hoop in this location or something? You know what I'm saying? What if it's a location with different type of courts, but it's a place where you can go play? I don't know if affiliations are coming back. Nobody knows that. It didn't. You know what I want to do? I want to do something real quick. And I said this last year, but oh yeah, I see it right there. You see your boy. It's already locked in. Both of them Johns. I'm waiting on my little bro to get the Madden for us, but we taken care of, baby. Through the grace of God, we good. We covered. We got both of them Johns. Let me see if I can play. Let me see if I can play one on Xbox Series X. Hey! Ha ha! I wish. I wish that'd have been lit, right? Let me get him in the game on accident, bruh. But it's there though. You know what I'm saying? It's there. But what I want to do is I want to see something. It didn't show, even in this game, for the Xbox Series X. When we go here, even in this game, when I go to the game details, right? Because I like to go to the game details and see. Let's go. Descriptions. Make your way in the city, the most expansive basketball world yet. No matter the journey, be ready to play alongside the best ballers in basketball. See, this is when I thought affiliations wasn't coming back because I didn't see affiliations. I didn't see affiliations in the park or in the city, so I thought affiliations was coming back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wasn't coming back. I thought they was going to be gone because in 2K24, in NBA 2K, when you look at 24 and you go to choose the edition and you just go to, like, let's just go to this one and you go to details, again, there's no what's the name? It just says grab your squad and experience the past, present, and future of hoops culture in NBA 2K24. Enjoy loads of pure, unadulterated action and limitless personalized my player options in my career. Collect an impressive array of legends and build your perfect lineup. So there's no list of, like, but if you go to, what is that, 21, if you was to go to 21 and I go to details, right? And then let me see, did it have it in here? And the latest release world, NBA 2K21 leads the charge with NBA 2K innovations extensive. I didn't see no. Okay, so yeah, they didn't have it in this one. Oh, welcome to the city. Okay, so yeah, see, welcome to the city. Explore a vast city comprised of multiple distinct neighborhoods and complete re-image basketball role playing. Blah 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 blah. And then affiliation, represent your affiliation. So that's when I knew affiliations. Hold on, chat out. Sorry about that. Went to the dentist today. And so when I go there, but if I go to NBA 2K, what is that? 22? Where's 22? But see, I like to look at some of the details because some of the details tell you some of the stuff you can expect. But so was affiliations in this one too? Let's see. Was affiliations in this one? Welcome to be a part of the huge hoop community, whether in the city or in the neighborhood. Live, vibrant hoops in the community with your my player. Put the work, rep up, and dominate the courts. You can train and pick up the latest swag throughout the diverse events. Yeah, so they didn't even have it in here too. So I don't know if affiliations are coming back, but when I didn't see that in 23, I was like, yo, all right, maybe we're not getting affiliations. I mean, affiliations don't even matter nowadays. They're kind of trash right now. They're literally kind of trash. But what I want us to pay attention to is the wording. The wording is specific for me because the details usually tell you certain things. The details usually tell you certain things, right? And it said, this is what I like about unadulterated. Now, I want to see what this means. Let's look up what the word unadulterated means, y'all. Because this is how you kind of get an idea, some kind of concept of what you can expect in the details. Because the details is pretty much what the game is going to consist of. Action, unadulterated. Let me see. Man, I don't know why my phone not charging though. That's crazy that my phone's not charging. All right, let's go to unadulterated. Let's look up the word unadulterated. Okay, let's look it up because these words are a big deal. The meaning of unadulterated, chat. It's not mixed or diluted with any different or extra elements. So remember when they said it's going to be more streamlined. So not mixed or diluted with any different or extra elements complete and absolute pure, and it's just simple, like it's standard. So we may go back to just being able to hoop and not worry about Quest as a whole, or Quest may become optional, because it said it in the video, in the commercial. We talked about it for My Career. It said, will you be worrying about maybe 2K is getting rid of the modeling, the rapping. We did 2 years of that. Maybe they're getting rid of all that and it's back to just hoops. And that'll be dope if they give us things that's related to basketball in like what we play and how we play. Hold on. Sorry about that. Like I said, I went to the dentist today, so. And it's related to basketball. So that's what the word unadulterated means. But I want us to pay attention to this second part, though. And limitless, personalized my player options. Mag, what's good? What's good? You know 2K interview Mike Wang and show. Oh, it's on YouTube right now. Just came out like 40. Oh, snaps. Shout out to my dog. That's why.
Another one.
Came out with another one. We about to watch that fresh off the press. Fresh off the press. We're going to come back to this because I want us to pay attention to this, though, y'all. Limitless, personalized. We ain't never had that word. Personalized is, I'm telling you, I just feel something about this year is going to be very strategic and intentional on how you make your build. For something is telling me in my heart, and I could be completely wrong, but personalized. Limitless means unlimited. There's no amount. There's no amount. Personalized means it's based off you. Like, we're going to come back to this, but we got to watch. Fresh off the press, we got to watch it. We got to watch it, man. Fresh off the press. Shout out to my dog, J-Mac again, man. Shout out to J-Mac for dropping some straight fresh off the press news, man. All right, let's go to it. NBA TV. I thought my dog said he got interviewed. I was like, shout out to my dog. We about to watch that interview right now, dog. Stop playing with me. NBA TV. You know what I'm saying? NBA 2K. Is it NBA 2K TV? Wait, NBA TV on the game, right? Is that on the game? That's on the game, right? 2K. That's on the game. Am I tripping? That's. Oh, is it this one? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Oh. Let's go. Fresh off the press, chat.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are. Between events and the new game, we have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with you, the community.
I just want to say this. All right, I'm not going to pause no more, but that girl right here, this girl right here is a...
Bang, 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 bang.
Yo, if she slid in my DMs, bruh, I'm the only person I ain't dropping for her is God, and my mama and my family, and my dogs. But you get the point. Any other chick that's I've been entertaining, they gone. They getting a. Whew. She's a bad one. All right, let's get back to it.
Our 2K TV Tuesday event. You were out there repping 2K
Mike
TV
Wang.
gear, and it was a huge success.
First up, we tipped off the summer at NBA 2K24 Summer League. And Chris, there's a little surprise in there for you.
Let's go see what's going on.
Here we go. Bro, we some thoughts, bro. Look, man. We some thoughts, bro. We some thoughts.
You just got scanned for
We be getting
2K24.
treated like
What was
crap.
that process
As soon as they
like?
give us something, bro, we get so super
I'm glad
excited,
to be a part
bro.
of this,
I'm
and
Ooh, look at her.
so that was a funny. That's funny, but that's
I
really.
need to go to the Mike Wayne interview because I'm gonna get jealous, you know. Ooh, I'm gonna get jealous because you know she over there. We can watch this later. Okay, is it here? Let me see.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
It's real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you gonna get yours?
She's so
We'll
fun.
have to figure that out for
Pretty
next
white
season.
tee.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there.
Brown light.
Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right there.
Okay, well,
Won't
not
be a long
great.
tattoo.
Crazy with the sound effects. I'm sucking for hoes, man, for sure.
All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right
Dom
now.
DeMarco.
And today
go.
to talk about that, I'm joined by Gameplay Director.
So they did a game test in Summer League. So they was testing the game in Summer League, and Uncle Demi put out a tweet in June. All right, we're gonna finish. Let's
Mike Wayne.
stop.
Mike,
Let's
welcome back
stop.
to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris.
Look
Good to
at
be
Mike.
So I
He's
know
back
we have some
outside.
community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all...
Hold on, y'all heard Mike Wayne just take a shot. Mike Wayne just took a shot at somebody.
Dom DeMarco.
He just took a jab. He said, "We in our little silo. We working on our game. Leave me alone." That's what he just said. I just want y'all to know that.
all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, you know, Rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat.
We're giving Mike
what they
Wayne
want to
great
see
hair,
changed,
too, y'all. Look at that.
what could be tweaked, what's terrible, what's great. And for us, it's just like, it helps us to take the game from where it is now to great, the next level where it needs to be.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take to the drawing board and kind of the team and say, okay, how can we tweak this? Or is it basically based off community feedback directly from these sessions, or are you looking at stuff and you're like, oh, this is good, they like this stuff, we got to kind of improve this stuff or tweak this stuff based on some of that feedback?
Yeah, it's pretty much all over the board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long. So their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to
Mike
be
knows
successful.
what's up.
So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be
Mike
reassured
Wayne
that
taking
some of those
shots.
things are gone. And now they gotta look for new exploits to
Right, exactly.
beat people with.
Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the
Yeah.
game and be honest with Mike. Don't just come in here and tell them things you like, find things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship? And you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, They're trying to be polite, they're trying not to get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready, they're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing beats the in-person dialogue, because we can be, on forum posts, we can be on Reddit, Twitter, and we'll get feedback, but it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, right? They can bring up points and things they don't like.
Mike Wayne is taking shots at y'all.
Dom DeMarco.
I'm dropping another one of those.
Bang, bang, bang.
Mike Wayne is taking shots. I just want y'all to know he's subliminally saying like, yo, all that complaining, we don't hear that. When you come to the freaking these events, you can actually freaking have a conversation and stop yelling and stop crying. and tell me what's wrong. Stop being babies. I can't feed you if I don't know what you want to eat. That's what he's trying to tell y'all. He's taking shots.
Another one.
Get him, Mike. Get him, Mike. Get him, Mike. Mike outside, baby. Mike outside.
And we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made. And they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So the game is for the community. So we're always trying to just do our best to make the game that they want.
All right, I know the community wants to hear the details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and might cut it off here. Mike Wang, thanks so much for joining us here on 2K TV. And for you out there, make sure to always send that constructive criticism in. These guys are listening, and I'm excited. 24 is right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Can't wait.
So where the gameplay at?
Back to 2K23. In July, we held.
Was that the gameplay, Jay? Is that it? Did I miss something? Because I ain't seen no gameplay. That was Mike Wang saying, shut up. Leave me alone. That's all I heard in this damn interview, man. Yo, I gotta try to catch up, bro. We gotta kind of catch up. We gotta ghetto footage something, man.
Director Mike
He ain't
Wang,
dropped no footage, man.
Hey, nice to see you again,
Hold on,
Chris.
bro. We
Good to
gotta
be
try
here.
to catch.
So I noticed we have some
We
community
gotta try to
members.
catch some ghetto footage or something, man. Ah, that's all we got. That's it. That's all we got. This ghetto footage. This blurriness. What we gonna do with that? Oh, so they plan to. So the rec gonna be the same. The rec gonna be the same. The rec is gonna be the same, y'all. I think that's the rec. Is that the rec? That look like the rec. I see the second flow. I see the was there people? Was there people on the side? Was there people on the side, y'all? In the rec? That look like the rec. For sure that look like the rec. With the red cord. Let me see if I can get some. We gonna have to be ghetto over here, dog. We gonna have to be ghetto. I think that's the rec. All right, hold on. Let me see if we get some good stuff, man. We about to try to dissect this. Cause Mike Wang just pretty much said, shut up. We hear you. Shut up. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's how Mike coming out like that. Mike said, I'm outside. Shut up. We heard you. Stop complaining. We hear you. Give us some constructive feedback and stop Yeah, I know the word I'm trying to say. I ain't about to say. So we trying to get some stuff. Hold on. Mike Wang. Okay. See? Okay. That look like the wreck, bruh. That look like the wreck, bruh. I see yellow uniforms. I see purple uniforms. And that look like the wreck, bruh. And the little line, that little line right there. But that look like the straight rec center, bruh. I see my dog with the gamer thing up at there. They bro, 2K thirsty right now, bro. They know we thirsty for something, bro. Okay. Somebody did something. I don't know what he did. Let me see if I catch something else. Oh, okay. Clue number 1. ESPN video games. We know ESPN was coming, but this is a confirmation. Mike Wang has ESPN video games t-shirt. That's a big deal. That's a big collaboration with ESPN. That's what that means. That's pretty much what that means. So we can expect some ESPN kind of broadcast presentation aspect to the mix. You see that right there? That's huge. That's major. Are we getting some new announcers now? Are we getting some new announce teams? If it's ESPN, some people may not be on ESPN. Some people are only on, you know what I'm saying? Some people's only on TNT. That's ESPN gameplay right there. You know what I'm saying? Look for the shot with the 3 screens. All right, I'm going to try to get it. Hold on. We got to slow this thing down. Okay. All right, you see a little bit. That's the rec center. That's the rec. The rec got people. Did the rec always have people on the sideline, or was it just at the top? They only have people at the top, huh? And this year's wreck, it's only at the top, right? Or is it people on the sideline? Because it looked like the wreck going to be smacking, bruh. The wreck look like it's going to be jumping. That is the rec center. We got proof. That's the rec center right there. The little line bar at the bottom. That's the rec, though. So the proof, the rec is in the game. People on the side in 23. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. Okay. Yeah. So the rec, exactly the same as far as like the looks. It's no. So shout out to old boy for lying. See, this is what happens when you lie. You get exposed. The wreck is outside, bruh. Come on, kid. What wrong with you, man? What? I'm laughing at y'all people that thought that was real. I'm laughing. Y'all know that was fake. But let's keep it going. Let's see if we get some more footage. Let's see if we get some more ghetto footage. Come on. I'm going to go back a little bit. Let me see if I catch some ghetto footage, man. Dang, man. I don't got time for this. But I'm telling you, this interview was just a Mike Wayne tell y'all shut up. I'm telling you, man. That's what Mike just said. He pretty much said this in the interview. Shut up. Shut it up right now, bruh. We hear you. Stop crying. Stop complaining. Stop whining. Dang, man. They could have let us get one. They blurred that out on purpose, bruh. Look at my dog. My dog got the shirt. Okay. I don't see nothing, bruh. You can't really see nothing. All you know is that's the wreck, bruh. That's all you see. Let's see if we can get another shot, though. Let's see if we can get another shot, bruh. All you see is blurry. They knew how to blur that thing out, bruh. They blurred that thing out on purpose, bruh. So we know the wreck is the same. The wreck is the same, all right? The wreck is exactly the same. Okay? They didn't do nothing to the wreck. I figured that because it took them damn near 20 years to do something to the wreck the first time. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see what's that. Dang, bruh. Okay. Okay, let me see. Come on. Give me something. Bruh, the crazy part about it is you ain't got that many people up in there, bruh. All right, let's see if we can get something. Give me something. Give me something, man. That look like Mike Wayne. No cat. Hey, no cat. Don't that look like Mike Wayne, brother? I ain't saying all Asians look like, but they look like they related. Okay, you said 542? Dang, you can't see nothing. All you know is this the wreck. You said 542, OG? Let's go to 542. Hold on. 542. All right, here we go. Slowing it down. We trying to get something. We thirsty. We thirsty. I ain't gonna hold you. We some thoughts. Okay. Yeah, ain't nothing. You can't see nothing, man. All you see is a rec center and blurry content, bruh. That's all. That's all you getting is the rec and blurry content, bruh. Nothing. It ain't giving you nothing, bruh. Oh. Okay. Check my Palm Pilots. We got some. I can't zoom in right now. I can't zoom in. But let me figure something out, man. Let me figure out how we can zoom in right there. Because I can't zoom in on here, but this gives us a clearer picture. Let me back up just a little bit. They knew exactly what they was doing. They knew exactly what, bruh, 2K is. Why every time I press the button just one little time, bruh? Come on, bruh. Let me go to Twitter. I know somebody did something on Twitter, bruh. If it came out, I know somebody got something on Twitter, bruh. Somebody got something on Twitter, bruh. Somebody got something on Twitter. No cap. I know somebody gotta have something on Twitter, bruh. Where Intel at? Where Intel when you need them? Okay, I told you. What I tell you, bruh? I told you Intel, bruh. Intel be on it, bruh. Did he get another one? That's the best one you gonna get. Let me see. Did he get another one? Come on, Intel. Give me something, bruh. Give me something, bruh. Give me. All we got is this. Somebody got to do a deeper dive, man. I need some like that FBI technology type thing, bruh. Where that FBI technology, bruh? Where is it at? I need that. Somebody know how to get that FBI technology, bruh? All we know right now is the wreck is confirmed. Exactly the same.
Dom DeMarco.
Is that a W or L? Is that a W or L? I knew the wreck wasn't gonna get changed. They just changed it. The chances of them changing. All right, so this is interesting. I wonder, how do you get to the wreck? Is it gonna be the same thing? Is getting to the wreck gonna be the exact same? That's something to think about. Is getting to the rec center gonna be exactly the same? Bruh, I told you, bruh. Bruh, this is what I get right here. I'm a straight thought when it comes to 2K news. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a thought. I'm over here scrambling for some damn news. Like the game coming out. We're gonna get some stuff in 2 weeks. I can't wait 2 weeks now. I mean, I can wait 2 weeks, but you know, tomorrow ain't never promised, God forbid. God forbid. But dang, bruh, 2K, bruh, you could have showed somebody shoot a green or something. You could have showed something, bruh. Get the panties wet just a little bit. Golly. She said, I'm waiting till I'm getting married, bruh. That's what she hit me with. We wait until we get married. That's tough. I'm telling you what this was about. No cap. This was Mike Wang coming for y'all, bro. Mike Wang said, I'm telling you right now, Mike Wang said, shut up. Without saying shut up. If you listen to that whole interview again, all he's doing is telling you, look, man, stop complaining. We hear you. All you gotta do is try to exploit the game. And then now here goes some new exploits. We get it. Or wooty. And then the stuff y'all been complaining about, we fixed that like 3 months ago. Mike Wang came out taking shots. About to be 30 videos from top YouTubers saying the wreck is a L.
Dom DeMarco.
Tonight and tomorrow morning. But chat, I'm telling you what, if you listen to that, Mike Wang is coming for y'all. I stopped complaining to Mike. I stopped a while back. I don't even be getting on that no more. All I ever cared about was defense. I stopped complaining about that. Mike Wang literally just told y'all, I'm gonna let y'all read it. I'm gonna let y'all hear it yourself, because Mike Wang just came at y'all foul. Like, he came at y'all so foul, but he did it in a so respectful way. I got to give my boy some credit for that. Because that's tough. Y'all don't understand how tough that is to do. Listen to this interview again. Watch. I'm going to count every shot he take at y'all right now. Watch this.
To get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wang. Mike, welcome back to 2K.
I'm about to tell y'all right now, Mike told y'all to shut up.
Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I'm Victor.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. But my dog, he started with one already. Every time Mike Wang take a shot, bruh, I'm about to let y'all know so y'all know.
Working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you.
It looked the same.
And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now.
The visuals,
the
concept look
I'm joined by
exactly
gameplay director Mike Wang. Mike, welcome back to 2K.
But I'm about to.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Here we come.
Good to be here.
Number one.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you.
Yellow
What's it
and
like for
purple.
the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now.
That's one. We know the adrenaline bars. We already know adrenaline bars coming back. That's one. Mike Wang just literally told you, we've been doing this for 3 years now. You don't think this interview was intentional and strategic on what he's actually saying? Just pay attention, bro. Listen.
This type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year and we're in our little silo.
Bang, 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 bang.
Dom DeMarco.
Shot number 2. Mike Wang says, we work all year long and we work in our little silo. If you don't know what a silo means, you stay to yourself and you do your freaking job. They don't be in the streets. They ain't in no tweets. They're trying to make the game better. That's shot number 2. I'm telling you, there's a lot of tone in this interview. There's a lot of tone. Mike, talk your stuff. Mike is coming. Mike is coming for you.
Building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside.
So I will say this, Don, on your statement. That could be accurate to a degree, but he just said they love where the game is right now at this state. This was in June or July. This was a month ago. This is Summer League. They did this interview a month ago. So what if they're not going to make drastic changes. It may be subtle changes, but the game, the core elements of the game ain't getting touched right now. They're not touching it right now. That would have had to been done in March, February, January. They're not going to do no core gameplay. Like what you seeing right now is the core element of it. They can, like, for example, like the adrenaline bars, they can tweak some of stuff like that. They can tweak some other things. But the core, they can maybe tweak some animations and make them more better or whatever. But the core element of the game and how it's supposed to structure and how it's going to work today, it's too late for that. It's too late. Like, even when you play Madden 23, the beta, what they played is a damn near 60 to 75% done game. It's playable and it's able to get tested. They got bugs and stuff that they're going to fix and tweak. But the core element of that game is pretty much locked in for this year because they don't have that much time to put in that deep-rooted work to make a drastic change. So as far as like a drastic change, it's too late for that. It's too late. That's just developing like one-on-one. It's too late. For a month out, they don't, because they got to go, it's going out within 2 weeks. It's going to hit the shelves, and they're going to have to start selling or doing the boxes and send them off to the places. So it's too late.
And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat, what they want to see changed, what could be tweaked, what's terrible, what's great. And for us, it's just like, it helps us to take the game from where it is now to great, the next level where it needs to be.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take to the drawing board and kind of the team and say, okay, how can we tweak this? Or is there like is it basically based on community feedback directly from these sessions?
I don't
or are
think
you looking
so,
at stuff and you're like, oh, this is good. They like this stuff. We got to kind of improve this stuff or tweak this stuff based on some of that feedback.
Yeah, it's pretty much all over the board. Like we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long. So their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like.
So Mike Wang, number 3. What I'm gonna read you the underlying message of what he just said. They're coming in here with these 2K23 mindset expectations, and they're not even realizing the changes that are being made and being done or have been made and been done for this year's game. I guarantee you that's going to be the rec. I would, if that's not the rec, I'm buying somebody some VC. All right? Y'all hearing it right now. Clip it. That's going to be the rec center. The exact same rec center that we're playing right now is going to be the exact same rec center we play in 2K24. 2K don't never change the rec center. They took 24 years to change the rec center. They not changing the rec center now in one. That's just not like them. I go based off consistency. That's the rec. We can think they going to change. Remember Ronnie said that ain't the neighborhood. No, that's the neighborhood. That's the rec. They may add some elements to it, but that's the rec. The same rec. Same thing. Maybe it's more crowds. Maybe it get louder in there, but it's the same rec. Same, all that, different jerseys. I stand on that one.
In 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to know, to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like,
that's another shot. Mike Wayne is coming with freaking bullets. Mike Wayne.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
Mike Wayne is cooking us. Anybody that came and attacked Mike Wayne, bruh, he is cooking you.
Bang,
he
bang,
is cooking you right now. I just want y'all to understand, he is dropping
another one.
After
another one.
After
another one.
After
another one.
He is. This interview was intentional. This interview is Mike Wayne saying it respectfully. Shut up. We know what we doing. We hear your feedback, the people that's providing constructive criticism, but most of y'all, we ain't even paying no attention to y'all. Listen.
Some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone, and now they gotta look for new exploits to.
So.
Bang, 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 bang.
You heard what he just said? See, this is a cycle of 2K. Mike Wayne, no. Look, we make a game to be played a certain way. You guys gonna figure out a way to break it and exploit it. And now we got to figure out a way to fix it. We're wasting so much time. This is pretty much what's going on. We're wasting time after time trying to fix things that we didn't intend to be broken. But y'all not playing the game how we intended it to be played. Y'all playing the game differently, which is cool. But why y'all playing it that way, instead of making the game better and improvement, all we doing is putting out fires year after year after year after year. Mike Wayne is telling y'all. He just said it. The stuff that y'all did, we fixed that 3 months ago. You thought you was going to be able to do that this year? You can't. But now it's going to be a new wave of exploits, He's calling it exploits. When the developer is calling it exploits, that's saying like, look, I don't know how these people are going to play this game. These are the tools to utilize the game, but the way y'all play it, the way y'all play this game ain't how we built it. So when y'all break it and y'all play different, then now we have to figure out a way to put the fire out. So we bring y'all here early to see if we can put out some of those fires, but you still cannot plan for the masses. I think 2K needs to have an open beta, and they need to allow us to have a model like a park form where you can just go out there and play the park, play the play now, and get all those feedback so you can prepare for potential people to break it. But even then, there's going to be somebody that's going to find a way. I'm just calling it spade a spade. So this is why game developers have a hard time making games. This is why sports developers, like people that do single player, is a little bit different. But sports developers, because single player games, you really ain't looking for exploits. You're just playing the game as it was made. But for sports games, you're finding the most competitive way to win. And the way you do that is not by playing the game. The way they have this game played, and I guarantee you the way they play this game, the game probably runs extremely great when they play it the way you play it. They created it, but we don't play it like they created it. And they saying, look, we're going to give you autonomy, but by y'all doing that, we can't innovate. We can't evolve because all we doing is putting out fires that y'all keep creating. And you about to hear Chris Manning say it right now.
Right, exactly. Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be.
Bang, bang,
Dom
bang.
DeMarco.
They telling you. They just took another shot, bro. The clip is. Mike Wayne came out of the. Boom! Mike Wayne came out of hiatus.
Let him cook. Let
Mike.
him cook now. Let him cook.
I gotta give you. I ain't seen this Mike. This mic is different. This mic is different, bruh. I ain't seen this Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne used to be like, we hear you were trying to fix it. Mike Wayne saying, look, bruh, y'all break our game. Y'all mess our product up. Y'all go break the game. Bruh, he's literally coming at the community. He said, look, we put out the fires, but y'all start them. Y'all keep starting these damn fires. We didn't make the game for y'all to do the left, right, and glitch and da-da-da and use it and quick drop all damn day. We didn't break that. We didn't do that. But y'all did. Not God did. Y'all did. And every year, we got to fix it. He just said new exploits, and Chris Manning, he put the nice little bow on top of it. He said, go break the game. Go break the game and provide constructive feedback. Yo. 2K talking different right now. That's what 2 years, 3 years in a row, $1 billion of revenue do. They hearing us, they hearing y'all complaining in the tweets like What? They ain't hearing you.
Be honest with Mike, don't just come in here and tell him things you like, find things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship, and you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback,
Mike is coming for y'all crazy. He said, all that slit talk y'all doing on them Twitter figures over line and all this, what you gonna say to Mike Wayne when you see me up close? Do. all that slit talk y'all been talking. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Mike Wayne, do. This is what y'all actually really be doing.
They're trying to be polite. They're trying not to get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready. They're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing beats the in-person dialogue, because we can be, on forum posts, we can be on Reddit, Twitter, and we'll get feedback.
Mike Wayne.
Bang, bang.
Dom
bang,
DeMarco.
bang.
Mike, what you sipping on, Mike? What got into you, Mike? Mike coming out here throwing haymakers after hay. Mike Wayne said, look, Look, we all that Twitter finger, all them Reddit posts, we read all that. We ain't got. This is why this man is in hiatus all the damn time, because he ain't got time to hear the same bull crap and y'all come crying. He's saying it. He said y'all don't come with that same energy. And you actually try to talk. Y'all big tough behind those Twitter fingers. Behind that internet. Doop, doop. 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 Doop, doop. But when you see me in person, that energy is different. Mike Wang!
Bang, 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 bang.
Dom DeMarco.
What?
Another one.
Come on, Mike.
But it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So,
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, Mike. 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 Why you? What we do to you, Mike? Mike coming in here and throwing heat. My boy said I saw Terrence Crawford this past weekend, bruh. I'm coming out here, Meek. Oh, what? Meek, we don't know how to make games. Meek, what you say about 2K? Meek, oh, Mike. What ain't got to end up Mike Wang, y'all? Mike Wang talking different. Mike Wang is talking spicy.
Bang, bang.
Mike
bang.
Wang is with the smoke.
Dom DeMarco.
And I like this Mike Wang. I like it. Yeah. I see you, Mike. Mike. See, this is what that gray hair Mike talk about. This that gray hair Mike. Y'all don't want this Mike Wang. Mike Wang said I'm tired. I got a wife. I got kids. I got gray hair, and when you coming with that unfiltered bull crap emotional conversation over tweets, we can't gauge what's wrong with the game, because it all sounds like complaining. Now the Duke Dennis. The Duke Dennis comment about shut up and stop complaining, it makes sense. It makes sense now. It makes total sense. Because I think Mike Wang was telling them, like, look, bruh, we can't gauge what's wrong with the game. People just be complaining, because that's what it sounds like. It just sounds like they trying to get their rocks off the internet. They internet pimping. They're internet pimping, bruh. And Duke Dennis came out and took the first shot at the community and said, shut up. He said, shut up. I ain't going to tell you what he actually said, but he said, shut up. Stop crying. They not listening to y'all, bro. They don't care. What you saying don't make the game. They listen to feedback, but to constructive filter feedback that's actually having a conversation. We some thoughts. Well, I ain't no thought, because I don't even be complaining like that. I don't be yelling at Mike no more. I don't tweet. I say what I need to say right then and there, and that's it. Mike Wang is different.
when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, you know, they can bring up points and things they don't like.
Mike Wang, bruh. Mike Wang. Why you, what got into you, Mike? I just want to know. What got into you, Mike? He's pretty much saying, like, when y'all can actually just shut up and just listen and think, then you can articulate what's actually broken. That's why I said, Mike, if I get up there and talk to you, I can have a civilized conversation. I ask you, I want to know, like, why does the defense move slow? Why does it take us so long to respond to just simple movement? I'm going to be, because I get it. I'm a coordinator. I work with programming. And when people just complain, I'd be like, I need specifics. That when I'm talking to kids and they telling me about their classes are bad. What about your classes are bad? Just coming here telling me you're not doing well. Like, I need to know what exactly is going on before I can be able to address it. But just saying I'm not doing well or just being random, I'm like, bro, that doesn't help. And Mike Wayne is educating y'all in a professional way.
And we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made. And they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions.
So Mike Wayne and Mike.
Bang, 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 bang.
Then you can really know why they can't do some of the things you be asking them to do. Then you can identify and realize why they do some of the things that they actually do. Mike Wayne came out and they Terrence Crawford, the 2K community. Mike Wayne literally just Terrence Crawford, the 2K community in this interview. This interview wasn't about gameplay. This interview was about shut the mess up. Let us do our job. If you want to complain or you want to provide constructive feedback, then we would accept that. But all that crying on Twitter, all that moaning and groaning, all that complaining and screaming, all that that's for the birds. We ain't even when you want to have a grown man conversation, when you want to have a grown man, because y'all acting like little boys. Y'all acting like little boys. Grown men acting like little boys. When you ready to talk, I'll talk back. Mike Wayne, what got it?
What they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So the game is for the community. So we're always trying to just do our best to make the game that they want.
All right, I know the community wants to hear the details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and cut it off here. Mike Wayne, thanks so much for joining us here on 2K TV. And for you out there, make sure to always send that constructive criticism in. These guys are listening.
Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one, another one.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wow. Shout out to 2K for finally just saying shut up. All the tweets, all the stuff that they've been hearing, I got to give them credit. They finally stepping up to the plate like, look, dude. Look, when you want to have a full a grown man conversation, we can tell you why we do what we do. And if there's things that you don't like and you can articulate that, then we can figure out a way to fix it, and we can tell you if we can or cannot fix it. 2K just came and just hit us in the face. Excuse my language. Something got into Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne came out that. Mike Wayne is smiling. Like, yeah. He took shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. This whole interview was nothing to do with gameplay. This whole interview, lateral quickness and paint defense is my only beef. Otherwise, I like 2K. I feel you, brother. I feel you, bro. Me too. Me too. That's. I need to hear from the community, man, because I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Let's get some people in here to talk about Mike Wayne coming for the community. Mike Wayne. I respect him. Mike Wayne just came for y'all. He just told y'all to shut up. I'm just calling spade a spade. Mike Wayne said, shut up. We hear y'all. We only listen to constructive feedback. If you complaining, we not listening. That's over with now. The complaining is over with. And that's a wrap. That's crazy. Let's get the Discord open. I want to hear what the people got to say, because that's OD. Mike Wayne. Mike freaking Wayne. Mike freaking Wayne, bruh. Mike Wayne is out here doing his thing. What's going on? What's going on my Discord? Mike freaking Wayne, man. We got to talk about this, bro. This is crazy. This is super crazy, bro. Mike Wayne, bro. I am like, let's get people up in here, man. Who want to talk about this? Because this is big. This is a huge. This is a big deal. Mike Wayne just said, "Shut up," literally. Mike Wayne just came at everybody and said, "Yo," and I love it. I love it. No cap. I love what Mike Wayne just did. I've been waiting for this Mike Wayne. I can respect this Mike Wayne. I can respect this Mike Wayne for sure. I can respect Mike Wayne finally saying, look, man, if y'all don't do X, Y, and Z, we not listening no more. If y'all don't do X, Y, and Z, we not listening no more. We've been doing this for 3 years now. We've been doing this for 3 years now. We've been doing this for 3 years, man. If y'all don't wanna listen, and give constructive feedback, we ain't got time. So if you want to talk, I'll play the music. Who wants to talk about Mike Wayne right now? Because Mike Wayne came out of hiatus throwing haymakers. And I like it. Keep that same energy, Mike. Keep that same energy. Keep. Woo! Oh, man. Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne, man. Sheesh. Mike Wayne came with it. What up, Big Worm? We got Big Worm up in here, man. What up? What's good, Worm? Worm, if you in here, you muted. Defense needs to buff. And attributes need to matter. Yeah,
you hear me?
What up, Worm?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, big dog. How you feel
What's
about
up with it, baby?
Fresh off the press, man? I don't know if you listened to the interview, man, but Mike Wayne he took shots today at the community, and he put the community on notice and said, look, if you don't come with constructive feedback, we ain't listening. Straight like that. Straight like that. And that we breaking our own game, bruh. Shout out to Mike Wayne, bruh. Oh my God. So what are your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts on Mike Wayne clapping back at the community, man?
Yeah, I was watching the interview with you, and I just seen a lot of confidence, man. I mean, what I seen was some confidence that I ain't seen from Mike Wayne, man, in some years.
Yeah.
Especially that comment like, oh, we've been doing this for 3 years, man. I'm a bruh. You say that to another bruh in the hood, man. You know what it is.
You know exactly what it is.
Like, man, I've been doing this for 3 years now. Year one, I can hear that stuff because I didn't know all the technology. Year two, we still learning. But he basically was like, look, year three, man, listen. We ain't trying to hear that. We know what we doing now.
Ooh-wee.
I'm excited about the game. I mean, anytime a brother come out and tell you to break my game, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine making a car and a race car and telling a brother, I want you to drive this as hard as you can. I want you to break this car. I mean, that's how you looking like, oh, you talking real breezy. I'm finna go out there and break it.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. He pretty much said, Like, we know y'all gonna try to find new exploits. We already fixed the old exploits, supposedly, respectfully, because we don't know. But based off Mike Wayne's voice, he's saying, look, we already fixed that 3 months ago. And so now we got to figure out and prepare for the new one. But my thing is, Chris Manning even took a shot at the community and said, break the game. Go break the game and then provide constructive feedback to Mike Wayne, man. And so when we got Reed in the building, man, shout out to my dog Reed. What's good? Yo, Reed, I gotta ask you, bro. What is your response when Manny and Mike Wayne is saying, like, we technically are breaking our own product and we are the result of what we have and what we're playing today?
That's I mean, from a sector of the community, that's pretty much true, and all of its followers, yeah.
Okay. Why do you feel like it's true?
I mean, I think like the way that video game culture just gotten so big, like the competitive aspect of it, it's like everybody's looking for that competitive edge to beat your opponent. So they're going to do whatever is the most effective way to win, even if it's outside of the guidelines of like basketball integrity. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I won't play a cheesy play style. Like, I could learn it, but that's not fun because I actually enjoy the game of basketball. I just think 2K is a popular game. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, like,
Rate it.
Wait,
hold on. Rate it. Get your mic. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it came in. It was like, spicy. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, everybody's on it because it's like it's hip hop culture, it's fashion culture, it's basketball. Like all the great influencers, the streaming influencers are all coming from 2K. Kai Cenat, 2K, Aiden Ross, 2K, Speed, 2K. So it's like people just play it. It's like they force themselves to play it. They don't even enjoy basketball. So that goes back to saying like whoever they can, and like win percentage means more than getting a clip. It's like I can show you this clip, but it don't matter. But how much do you win? How much do you lose? So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to maintain my win percentage because it like people like in real life. You ever go to an open gym and be like, "Hey, bro, how many times you lost today?" All right, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna pick you up. You won 9 times today. All right, well you only lost 4, but you scored 20 points last game. No, I ain't gonna pick you up. You lost too many times today. I ain't gonna pick you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole mentality that they all, at least the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's like. Those are the vocal majority. You get what I'm saying? Like the older guys, they don't be on social media to maybe voice their opinion as much as the kids because that's the world they live in.
Right.
So like that's all you really see.
Yeah. Oh,
so that's why they break the game. So like when the Steezo come out, I said the first video I do is I look for Steezo to break the game.
Yeah.
Then Steezo breaks the game. And then everybody mimics that play style. They go and study that harder than their schoolwork. They skip school and study that play style so they can get their win percentage.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. Hey, we got to get...
then after that, then it becomes like a watered down version of now it's just the meta. The meta is run left and run right. Like, not even playing like Steve, but just running left and right is the best way to get open. Opposed to like, I'm listening to... another YouTuber, he was like, I don't got time to get in there and practice a step back fade and get to practice this. All I know is run fast, dunk, run fast, pass ball, shoot.
Yeah.
That's all they want out to get.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. We got to get Mac in. We got to get 2K Mechanic in here as well. If y'all can join the Discord, I like to hear feedback from y'all about Mike Wayne comments. But we got Rated in the building. What's good, Rated?
What's good, big dog?
What up, big dog? What up? I gotta ask you, man. Mike Wayne, shots fired today, man. He came for the community saying, you know, look, man, talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice. Pretty much, that's what he said. No cap. But what's your mindset on the whole concept of saying we are breaking our own game by exploiting it and playing it the way that it wasn't never intended to be played?
I mean, you know, it's facts. I mean, like Reed said, I mean, people trying to find cheesy ways to win. If the cheese wins, if cheese is the way I'm gonna win to get my win percentage up, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's just how that's what some players want to do, and I'm not blaming them. You know what I mean? I'm not blaming this in the game. So, if 2K not gonna find a way to fix it, then it's on 2K.
Well, he did say it. He said that based off, because what I gauge from this is that they find whatever the exploits is in 23, they're trying to make sure they're not there in 24, but then the people get it and then they create new ones, and then it takes a long time if they can't fix, because again, when you start developing in game readjustment, if you readjust one thing, it can impact so many other things because of maybe how they program their technology and their software. And so if it's something that they can't fix because it's going to impact so much other things, they'll wait the whole year. And, because I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think moving crossovers was made to play like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the moving crossovers was made to like move somebody literally out of the way when they're literally in perfect position, and you just kind of just morph through their bodies and things like that. But I don't think they could fix it. I don't think they was able to fix it this year. So it was kind of
that wasn't in 2K. That wasn't in 2K19 nor 2K20.
Right, but they brought a new element because it was trying to bring a new way to score the basketball, which was moving crossovers. So the moving crossovers was supposed to be an alternative. If you really think about it and you look at moving crossovers, they're supposed to be an alternative from the left-right. They're supposed to be an alternative. They're supposed to give you momentum, movement, attacking the rim. You get what I'm saying? But what they end up doing is kind of being a cheat code, and then what we do? We find the best one, and that's what we call the meta. And the system, the Russell Westbrook is a dope one, right? But the simple fact that it moves you literally out of the way becomes an exploit, and it becomes damn near unguardable because you do that move and you do the step back. You have created so much space with doing just two implements of the move. You get what I'm saying? Because the defense going to get moved out of the way. And then by the time they get back in a rotation, they're moving slow enough, and then bang, they got a shot up. You get what I'm saying? And so if you don't got a proper help defense, that's a bucket damn near every time because of the mechanics of the game. And so I'm like, yo, that's for Mike Wayne to come out there and say, look, bro, y'all breaking y'all stuff. We know y'all breaking the game, because when you tell somebody, if you say something like you are exploiting this, that means you are playing the game the way we wasn't intended to be played. And we're trying to fix that. We're trying to fix that, and if we can fix it, we can fix it throughout the year. But if we can't fix it, then we like the walk back. They was able to fix the walk back. Remember the walk back when the game first dropped? That walk back was crazy, bruh. That walk back was elite. That walk back was gonna be OD.
Niggas was moonwalking.
Moonwalking, bro. It was gonna be crazy, but they was able to fix that. But some other elements of the game wasn't able to be fixed, so they wasn't able to fix it. So let me ask y'all this then: are we preventing 2K to really grow in the way that it can grow and be, based off our play style, based off how we play the game? Because again, like, there's a lot of people that play the game differently. And you know what, I will say this too, and I'm gonna let y'all have the mic, is that you see 2K starting to push more towards simulation and sim basketball. You know what I mean? They're starting to push towards it when they promote certain things. They're not really promoting the left, right, cheesy, glitchy stuff no more. Back in the day, that used to be the way they promoted. You know what I mean? When people did the mixtapes, that's what they did. But now you see a lot of people trying to promote more simulation, like realism moves and realism style of mixtapes or whatnot. So what I want to ask you, brothers, is, do you feel that we are holding our own selves back from seeing a potential game that can be something even better than what it is today?
No, the question is this one. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I think the question is we as a community, can we ever get to a point where we able to accept a game for what it is? It seems like no matter what they do, no matter what 2K do or any other game do, let's say not 2K, let's say Madden. Right. Every year people complain about that game, you know what I'm saying? And Madden been doing that for how many years too? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think as a community, we got to ask ourselves, are we willing to accept the game? Because at the end of the day, it still is a game. So it's not going to ever be perfect.
100%.
So can we accept that, okay, this is some glitches in the game, but overall, was the game good? You know what I'm saying? I think we take one glitch out of a game and then we just say it's the worst game ever. You know what I'm saying? You say one glitch and then we just be like, oh, this 2K was the worst 2K ever. We don't give it the benefit of the doubt to say the overall packaging of the game was good. No, we just see one glitch and then be like, oh, this was the worst 2K I ever played in my life.
Wow.
No.
That's real. Well, what about you, Reed? How'd you feel? And Mac, let me know what's going on about getting in the Discord. What is it saying? So I can try to add you personally.
I don't know. I feel like the game is what you make it. Like that's why I feel like the large majority don't even enjoy basketball at the core. Like all right, like the sweatiest of sweaty people are in the stage. I'm not a stage man. Like I don't got a solid 3 that I'm gonna go waste my VC and go play comp. You get what I'm saying? So like the best of the best who are doing the spam of the spam are playing the spam of the spam. You know what I'm saying? Like they aren't really complaining versus each other. It's like the casual, like more the more casual player who may run into like the copycat of the comp. And then that may annoy them. But like I said, like once you start exploring different game modes, making different builds, the game becomes way more enjoyable. Trying a new play style out. Like if you come into every 2K doing the same exact stuff, like losing all the time, or you're not gonna have a good experience. You're not gonna have a good experience. And then another thing is like the adrenaline bars. I heard this point that like the adrenaline bars aren't stopping the meta. You get what I'm saying? Like it may have been designed to stop the meta, but if you watch a Steezo dribble tape, you don't see him use any adrenaline. But the casual player who's playing is gonna use his adrenaline. So he's like low key that the community is complaining about the dribble gods, but they're always gonna find a way to be the elite. So you end up nerfing yourself because they're still finding a way to work around it. But you who don't practice the game and get into it like a Steezo bag, you just end up doing more things to limit yourself.
Right.
And then another aspect I heard is that I was listening to Swante talk to another creator. He was saying, I don't know, have you seen like the Jordan highlight and the guy who made like the Jordan highlight and stuff?
Yeah, the little thing that made it on.
The community trying to go back to like having it be more. And there's still a large community that plays like that. They don't have the spotlight because doing that versus the most competitive scene is you're not gonna win, and people pride the winning so much that they won't care about how good that looks. So and some of that play style in itself is broken. There was like y'all don't want that to become the meta because it'd be more broken than like what the game is now. Because like if you're doing post moves in this game, it's not popular, but once you learn that skill, you're unguardable. You're unguardable, and that's more simulation like. And like I made a shot creator, and like once you do those step back middies, but it doesn't. You can get a 30% contest. I'm still greening.
Right.
So it's like yeah, you may ask for it to be sim, but some of the sim play styles are some of the most glitchiest compared to what they are doing now.
Okay. Oh, that's real. Who somebody might gotta mute their mic because it's an echo. I don't know if you're watching the stream, man. Is that Worm? Worm, mute your mic, big Worm. I think that's you, Worm. There it is. All right, cool. So Reed brings up a lot of great points. A whole lot of great points. It's about how you choose to play the game, number one, and then the people who maybe try to make it harder for the dribble guys is only making it harder for yourself. That's a very, very valid statement. The only thing I think 2K, I truly believe that, and then this is me, I don't think 2K put out adrenaline bars because the community complained. I think 2K is trying to get into a play style where that you got to be more calculated and more strategic on how you move. I think that the moving crossover thing that they use, it didn't take an adrenaline bar, but I wouldn't be surprised if it takes an adrenaline bar this year. I wouldn't be surprised if this year it takes one, because what Steezo would do is he would use moves that wouldn't require adrenaline bars, like the moving crossover. And that moving crossover would give you so much momentum, you don't have to use an adrenaline bar. You do the moving crossover behind the back, and you just sequences that thing. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it takes skill to do the sequence. But imagine if you took, because usually his start movement, it was adrenaline, was the movement crossover. Imagine if they took that and made it an adrenaline bar. Imagine. That'd nerf half of the some of the issues with the movement crossover. Now people that utilize, now you got to be really, really strategic. I still don't think 3 is enough for people who got high elite attributes. I think that was fake. I mean, not fair. I don't think that was fair that somebody who got 0 ball handling got 3, but somebody who got 99 whatever or 90-something ball handling got 3. I don't think that's fair. I think that if you have high elite attributes, you should get up to 5, in my opinion. That's how I feel. I think that's legit. If you got high elite attributes on defense, then you should get up to 5 on defense. In my opinion, that's just me. That's how I literally feel. And I think if you have there should be a system in place where if you got high ball handling but low speed with ball, low pat, whatever, you don't just get 5 because you got high ball handling. It's a calculation. It's an equation that's put in place, because somebody can have 99 blocks but have no lateral quickness, no what's that thinking? What I'm not thinking of? No other, like no steals, no lateral quickness, but they got 5. No, it's got to be some kind of equation that you can, if you got an elite defender, you got 5. You got a elite offensive player, you got 5 to separate those differences. But I truly believe that 2K was going to put that in place because they're tired of the left, right, endless, same old. 2K is literally trying to get into a bag where they're trying to make it more strategically on how you play this game because of the people that they have sponsoring this game, for the people that they're trying to get watch the game. They got ESPN now on board. They got the NBA on board. They are trying to create more of a simulation style basketball. It's still going to be arcade elements because it's got to sell, but they're trying to go more and more to sim basketball with a little bit less and less arcadey or like glitchy. There's still going to be some glitchy because that's what sells. People like the glitchy, but they're trying to nerf the glitchy more and more. And I got a firm feeling, man, that this year you're going to see probably one of the biggest nerfs in 2K history. I truly feel like this year, the nerf is going to be so tough that I think a lot of people may not play this game. A lot of people may not play this game. You know what I'm saying? It may not play this game. Now, I want to ask y'all this. And Mac, let me see how I can get you in this Discord too, man, because it's not popping up for some reason when I put your name in the Discord. How do you add somebody, y'all? Like, I'm trying to add, create an invite. It says create an invite, and then, oh, no. Oh, I think I invited. That's Will. And then I want to put, but it said no user found. Is this let me see. Is this your Discord name, Mac? Try the one with the number. All right, let me see. Is one with the number? Which one is oh, okay, let me try that one. Hold on, give me a sec. Hold on, y'all, and I'm going to ask y'all a question in just a sec. We're trying to get my dog Mac up in here real quick. Let me try the one with the number. That one with the number ain't working either. Hold on. Let me try that again. Yeah, ain't no results. Go to your server. I gotta go to my server. This not my server. I gotta go to general server. Can I How do I get him in here? What do I do? This is general. They said he can't join my server. He can't, it's not letting him join the server. Somebody help me figure out how we can get Mike up in here, y'all. While we trying to figure that out, you send the invite link. It won't pop up. I'm trying to do the invite link. Yeah, I tried. I tried to do the invite link. Invite a guest. Let me see. It said invite a guest. I said invite as guests. Let me see if I can do that. Set the link to never. Okay, let me do this. Let me see if this one work. And then I want to ask y'all this. So, I want to ask this, and I'm trying to preface how I'm going to ask this.
Can I touch on your last point before you like step straight away from it? The last point you were talking about the realism.
Yeah.
All right. I heard this other opinion too that kind of made sense to me. There was like, if you, and I seen you look at it as well. If you look at earlier versions of the game, the play style and the meta when we had no adrenaline bars was never left right. Everybody was doing crossovers. Like if you look at the dribble guides and then maybe the copycats underneath them, we had unlimited. We had no adrenaline bars, but people were doing crossovers. The dribble community said they started to nerf the real life moves. They nerfed so much of the game that the only way they can get open is do the bare basic of run left right.
Well,
because the other dribble moves aren't that effective to them because everything in like the earlier 2016, 17 games, that everybody complained about those dribble styles though, and they all look realistic if you look at them.
Yeah.
And everybody complained about those and those got nerfed.
I would say this. I don't think people complained about the dribble styles. Again, I think people complained about the time limit of dribbling. And what I mean by that is speed boosting, and I want people to understand, people been doing this left, right, speed boosting for years. This ain't new. 2K23, you probably see it more because you ain't got that much time. But people would dribble for 20 seconds every year before these adrenaline bars, and then they'll go to the bucket. They'll speed boost at the very end and then score or shoot a three. That's been 2K for the longest. Like if you play 2K, they do the little size up, the mixing and everything because they wanted to get the clips. But when it was time to score, it was the same concept of what you're seeing today. It's you dribble between the legs, step back, and eventually you go do the speed boost, dunk, or if you want a speed boost, spin back, shoot a three. That was the aspect, but there really was no limitations on the amount of how many dribbles you can do, how many combos you can do. If you had the badges, you had the stamina, you had the ratings, you can damn near dribble the whole shot clock, and then by 20 seconds in, you can get a good shot up. You know what I'm saying? And so as far as like people using dribble moves, if you really look at the core of 2K, the core ain't never changed. It ain't never changed as far as like how you go about scoring. Every time people dribble, they're going to dribble for about 15, 20 seconds, and then they're going to speed boost to try to score. They're going to try to dribble for about 15, mess around, dance, and then they're going to figure wherever that ball in on whatever side it ends on, left or right, that's their speed boost side, and they trying to go to the coop, get a bucket or fake you, and then shoot a three. That's been 2K or fade mid-range, but now you got threes in the game now. That element is been the same for years. Even in this game, you just can't do it a lot because you're going to lose stamina, whatever. But if you look at the core, and I go to the core of all the dribble guys, pay attention to the very end. Don't pay attention to the dancing because that's how you get caught up. You paying attention to the dancing, it's going to look like, oh, man, they doing a whole lot of moves. Yeah, it's called dancing. And then when it's time to score, pay attention to the sequence every time they about to score. Every time they about to score, it's the same sequence. Speed boost left, speed boost right, get a dunk layup. And it's basketball. That's basketball at the end of the day. Now you just can't do a lot of it because you got to think with more calculations. But we got my dog Mac in the building. Mac, you here? Mac in here? Is Mac in here? What up, Mac? My dog Mac in the building. 2K logo in the building. Soon to be 100K in the building. One of the OGs in the building.
Bang, 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 bang.
than some of y'all out there. But I've been playing for a few years now.
Yo, so Mac, tell me if you can test to the core elements of how people score in 2K. Has that changed in the 25 years?
Man, speak of 25 years. Like I say, I used to be running the streets, so I wasn't even on video games until like 2K19, 2K20. I played a little bit offline 2K19 and got online in 2K20.
Okay.
But for the most part, yeah, people score the same way. Like that hasn't changed. I feel like with the adrenaline boost, like you said, people, or like somebody was saying, I don't know exactly who it was, but people, 2K22 kind of got crazy with that. I was on Asia servers at the time living in Korea. 2K22 got crazy over there with left, right. It was like, and it was people who wasn't really good at the game, but they were just left, right. We ain't talking about necessarily the highest level of people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where a lot of the creators get messed up at, because they think of just the highest level of players. But these were players that, I seen, because we had a smaller server. So I seen in previous 2Ks just was terrible. And then all of a sudden, when that left, right came in, in 2K22, where we couldn't really play defense at all, it just went absolutely stupid. So with the adrenaline boost, now that has changed it and made it a little bit more difficult. But I think people miss that. For me looking, because I did videos on some of the history, and me looking back at it, people enjoyed, and I understand, people enjoyed that, or not everybody, but, some of the older generation who were like the dribble guys and stuff, enjoyed that, just being able to do anything you wanted to do. It wasn't really realistic, but it was fun. I can understand that.
Right.
But I think what the issue is 2K let that go for so long that now when they're trying to change it, everybody's fucking back at it. It's like, no, we've been playing like this forever. Why are you trying to make us play a new play style now? So I think that's the biggest thing.
How do y'all feel about that, fellas? Is that I think we just accustomed to a certain play style, and now that they're trying to change it, we got a lot of resistance. Who wants to chime in on that part? Because that's a great point by Mac that he brings up, is that they're trying to change, but I think we've been so reluctant. Who wants to chime in on that one?
I don't. Is it just? I think it's just I don't know. I think it's the vocal mass majority. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because the people that I play the game with, like, I have I got a bunch of, because I play 2K on like all four like both current gens, both next gens, and like it's a community of people that I play with that like they don't really enjoy basketball, so like. The only reason they want to get on the game is for clips and highlights, and that involves you isolating with the ball. You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't really truly enjoy basketball. Like, but the people that I've played with on another game, we enjoy getting assists. So like, we never run out of adrenaline. Like, we're all gonna win the game, and everybody's gonna have at least 10 assists on the team because we score so easily. Like, we just play the game from a basketball aspect, and we understand that it's 2K and there's 2K basketball involved. But like, once you're playing as a synchronized team, you can play the other play style. Like, so, but they never complain about the game. There's never been a complaint. Like, the people are going to cheese, but can all 5 people cheese? Like, it's normally only 2 people on the team who can do it, and he's carrying the ball because only one person can perform that play style and get good at it and be dominant with the ball.
That's a good point.
Like, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that. But the people who be complaining be the people who be on social media with it. Like, the people who I play, they pass the ball, we play simulation basketball. I have to tell them about the 2K updates that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not on Twitter, they not getting their opinions voiced, but they enjoy the game.
No, that's
you get what I'm saying?
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. What about you?
But like,
sorry about that.
The creators, the only way you can create, how fun is it to create being a spot up shooter, or you saying, or like running backdoor picks and doing just simple basketball moves, nothing being a highlight to score. Bro, the community would be like, this is trash. I don't want to watch this.
No, that's real. No, that's real. That's real. What about you, Big One? Oh, no, what you about to say, Matt?
Let me say something real fast. First off, I want to say, Big Bang, boy, you the 2K perfect customer, because you play all 4 versions of the game, boy. I know they trying to get every amount of VC.
I spent $1,300.
1,300.
I spent more than that, but the vocal majority is the perfect word that you said. So me and my community, and I ain't got the hugest community, but my YouTube channel does touch anywhere from, well, now 200,000 people And I see some people saying it, but when I stream, and sometimes I've had like the most I had like 1,000 people in the stream, and people don't complain about it like that. And like I said, I do feel like it is the vocal majority of people, or the vocal minority. I guess is the word you should use, where they want it to be a certain way. But I feel like I say, I enjoy the game. I have fun. And I know a lot of my people in my community have fun playing the game. But when the only people who got voices are the ones that said it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. And then when somebody come out there, like, that's why I don't really say nothing. So when people come out there and say, I'm having fun with the game, then it's like, oh, now I got a logo, so now it's like I done signed a contract. I ain't signed no contract. This is all my opinions and who I am. But they drown it out with all the negativity.
Right.
A lot of people just follow that noise.
No, that's real. That's real. Worm, how you feel about that comment?
Well, it's a lot to digest. Well, I guess first I'll say something about what you were saying about the core thing. I've been playing this game since I told you since the first one, 2K with Allen Iverson. Yeah, dribbling and the left, right, and the speed boost. And yeah, I agree. That's always been the main focus on pretty much scoring. Up until Steph Curry came with the limitless range. Yeah. People was doing more, trying to get to the bucket. It was a lot of crossover, trying to get to the bucket. You ain't got to do as much dancing now because you can shoot the ball from half court, So the dancing and everything is, I guess that's up to the dribble guys to complain about. Yeah. As far as them adrenaline boosts go, I definitely agree. I think it's to differentiate between who actually took the time to invest them points or that VC into making a person that has high stamina or, that's to be rewarded with getting those 5 adrenaline bars opposed to the standard being like 3. I think it should be a standard where you get every player to get 2 or 3, but then as you increase that stamina, as you increase those things that use adrenaline bars, you should get more adrenaline bars than a person that will get just like the standard, 2 or 3.
No, I feel
so, that's my viewpoint on that stuff. Okay. And then as far as like the other thing goes, I have a problem with, I think we don't pay attention to the community being so obsessed with the win-loss percentage. I come from an era where we didn't care about the win-loss percentage. You can even hear it in one of the comments that was said earlier about one of the guys where he's like, all the guys in the, that's in the park, they want to know what your win-loss percentage is. When you go, I'm 40 years old. I actually got a 4-year ride to play basketball at Wisconsin, and I actually play basketball. I've never walked on a gym court and said, hey, how many times you lose today? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never did that.
Yeah.
I ain't never did that, bro. Yeah. I just want to know if you stick with me. If you can play with me, I don't care how many times you won or lost, because that's irrelevant to if we going to win or lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. So I think it's subconsciously this generation has implanted this win-loss percentage as something that you need to be aware of, opposed to just playing with somebody that messed with your team. Who'd ever thought Dennis Rodman would play good with Jordan and Pippen after he slammed them on their damn back so many times? But hey, they won 3 championships together. It wasn't about a win-loss thing or a hatred thing. It was about, do you mess with us?
Yeah. Now that's real. That's a good point, Big Worm. What about you, Rady? How you feel about? I know it's a lot to digest, but what's your take on this?
Oh, my bad. I'm in this restaurant right now, but
man, what you doing, man? You
on a date? I can talk a little bit now.
Man, this man,
but I care about win percentage though. You know what I'm saying? I'll actually look at that. Like, if your win percentage down, because it relates to how you play. Like, you've been losing. You must not have been playing with good players or something like that. Like, you must not have a team to play with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that don't mean you're good or bad, though. That don't mean you're good or bad, though. Like, it may have some merit based off when you play with them, right? But I can have a 40 win percentage and I can be better than somebody with a 90. I just play with a lot of randoms.
That's true. But majority of the time, a person with a bad winning percentage is telling me that you're not doing something right.
Okay, that's a merit. That's a merit. That's what I'm saying.
That's just me.
No. That
I disagree.
I would say there's some merit to that because if you constantly losing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would still play with
We're
you.
talking about 2K. We're talking about 2K. I'm a person that plays by myself all this. I don't even have one person that I play with on a regular basis. And I think I'm pretty good. I ain't saying that I'm exceptional or nothing like that, but my win percentage is low. But I don't think if I got on the team with players that I could play with, I don't think nobody would be like, oh, he's trash because he got a 30% win percentage.
That's what he's saying, Worm. That's what he's saying. He's saying is that if you get,
that's what I say.
If you get with a good team, then that will make sure your win percentage is solid because those people be like, yo, let me hit up Worm and let's run with Worm. Worm was good. Worm know what he doing. Worm gonna run with us. So the chances of you gonna be playing by yourself is gonna be more slimmer once they realize, all right, you kind of solid. We want to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said there is some merit to that. But I want to say this, and make sure y'all.
Wait, what all you been doing is ones, and your winning percentage is bad. Then what?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know all they've been doing. You can't filter that. You can't filter that. You can't filter. 2K would literally have to put records like for every mode for you to know what your win percentage is. As far as like if you got a 10, we don't know if you did that all 1v1. We don't know if you playing with Rand. We don't know. But what I want to say real quick, everybody mute their mic real quick so no echo or anything like that. I'm gonna say this, and this is what I'm gonna say. I think there's a lot of merit to the community when it comes to this lost mindset. It's like back in the day, you couldn't get exposed for losing. You get what I'm saying? There was no, like, YouTube wasn't as big as it was, so it was a big deal when somebody lost and they got to see it, right? Because you had some streaming platforms, but streaming and social media was still up and coming. Streaming and social media now is so big, people are so afraid to take an L because they feel like they're going to get exposed and get canceled. Because it's an insecurity thing. It's not about competing no more. It's about I don't want to lose my perception of I'm that dude. So to keep my perception, I'm only going to play with people that are really, really good at the game, number one. And I'm only going to play selective people. So if I do lose to them, it's not a big hurt on my name or a big hurt or a knock on me as a person. And I think a lot of times that kind of impacted the culture of just playing anybody and having fun and enjoying the game, where it's like, who's your win percentage? Because again, it's a reciprocation of what you see from your top famous content creators, right? It's people like J-Mac, man, I'm just hooping. I'm just here to have fun. But then there's people like a Badge Plug that don't play with no randoms like that. They're playing with specific elite players so they can talk and say, I got a 90 win percentage. I play with these people. And it's no disrespect to them. They probably solid at the game or whatever the case may be. And it's nothing wrong with wanting to win. But I think a lot of these wins is the perception of what they're trying to create. So when they lose, they lose into other elite players. They don't give themselves an opportunity to lose to people like a me or a 2K Mechanic or a J-Mac, because it's a video game. Anybody can get beat. It's the mindset that we have now, because what do you see? You see people pull up on you. You put it on YouTube. You put it on Twitter. Let's say you was trash. Let's say like for me, when I say lockdown game, there was literally people that will pull up, and if I lose, you ain't no lockdown. You trashed in the mud. I'm like, hey, man, you know, it is what it is. A part of me, it stinks a little bit because I don't like losing. But the simple fact, at the end of the day, it's over with. We get back on it. I do what I got to do, and I get back to business. But our mindset with a lot of these young kids is I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my perception of I'm elite. I'm that guy. I'm this good. I can do. I'm that. And so I think a lot of folks now, it created this environment where nobody wants to play each other. And then you got to bet. When have you had to have to bet on a video game to go just play a regular 3v3 best out of 5? Bro, we did that on a regular. I remember my dog Top, and I'm going to let y'all get into this conversation on what's your thoughts on this. But I remember when I met my dude Top Gun, a.k.a. Top. And We was playing 2K16. I'll never forget this. They was called the Lion Brothers. And I remember my Bill dunked on both of them niggas. And I was like, I just took me 2 lions out, called me the hunter, and I'm up here talking spicy. But it was all love. It was all fun. It was competition. We won the series, but you know what I'm saying? They won the game and we won the game. But it was all love. I didn't give a damn about losing. It was like, yo, we competing, bruh. Because I remember I beat one of them and he was like, I'm going to go get my boy. I'm going to get my boy because I'm playing with randoms. And I said, bring your brother. Bring your brother too. He gonna get dog too. And I put both of them on a poster, and they was like, oh, that nigga pretty good, dog. He talk that talk. He pretty like that. But we became boys because we like to compete and we was just having fun. And then that's when we created a clan called Too Real Too Nice. You know, TRTN, Too Real Too Nice. We was playing 2K16. We was playing in tournaments, played against Nate Exie and all them things. But it was competition. You know what I'm saying? And I think that art of competition is gone because we're so worried about social media and this perception of like, I don't want to lose my perception. I don't want to lose my followers. What's your thought on the mindset of the 2K community when it comes to competing? And shout out to my boy Chris for the dono.
Let me first. So I think, to be honest with you, I think that competitive nature is still there. So I'll give you my example. So especially since I got this logo, I go in there and I've always played with people from my stream. So I don't care whatever your win percentage is. You come over there to the stream, you say, can I run J-Mac? If I got space for you, you go here. So I played some people on the game and they beat us. And then they get to talking like everybody gets to talking. Mm-hmm. And I remember one specifically, a guy said something about me and the logo and how it feel to take this loss. And I was like, nigga, I don't care. And it just started, I was like, it was a good game. Y'all won. And that's it. And then like, I've had that happen to me a whole bunch of times where people actually ended up subscribing to me because of it. Like I'm talking about, I probably got a couple hundred people who I played in the game who came to subscribe because they beat me. I didn't take it all personal. And we just jumped back and forth while we were playing in the game, and it was good. So I think it's there. But like you say, the social media aspect of it, and a lot of this newer generation of social media people take it too personal. And I know some people with 100,000, 200,000 subscribers like that.
Yep.
And I mean, it's cringe to me.
Right.
I'm like, if we just play the game, you're not gonna win every game. Like it's okay to lose, especially if it's a close game. Like, or even some days you're gonna have bad games. You get frustrated. I get frustrated with like I can't shoot one day. But I think it's still there. I just think, like I say, that it takes people like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like myself, like you. I remember you was talking in another stream talking about bringing all the trash talking back and just having fun with it and stuff.
Facts. Pull up Fridays.
To bring it back to where people can actually talk junk and laugh and have fun with it and not use it as like I'm literally trying to attack you.
Fact. Real quick before y'all go, fella, I wanna chime in with Mac, because the reason why they followed you, Mac, is because you wasn't uptight about losing. It was like, nigga, you won. Like, okay, it's a video game. Like, okay, we could play again. Like, bruh, like I'm not losing in life. But like you said, the people with the higher subscribers, that perception now, they're so full of themselves thinking like, oh my God, I can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Unless you get to the point where you like Duke Dennis, they don't care. They don't care. Like, you beat me. I got 1 million followers. I'm winning, bro. I got chicken right now. Like, yeah, kudos. We can run it back. And then I beat you. I don't want you complaining when you talking about 2K. Or whatever the case may be. And it's all about the approach. But I feel like a lot of the masses, you don't see too many of the top big time creators with the big followings that like to lose and like to even display themselves losing. And they rarely stream. So when they lose, you rarely even see them losing or whatever the case may be. What are y'all thoughts, fellas? Let's start with Locke. Locke just came in here. Locke, how you feel about the competitive nature of 2K? Locke? Is he?
My bad, man.
Oh, no, you good.
How I feel about what?
The competitive nature of 2K, about, the competition level as far as like competing and the win-loss is being a big deal?
Oh man, I play with a lot of boys like that.
Hey, mute your mic, Worm. Mute your mic, Worm.
I play with a lot of people like that. I'm about like you, man. I don't care about the wins and losses. Like you said, the younger crowd does. The older crowd, we don't care. We just in there just to play basketball.
Right.
I think the competitive side of it, I think it's gone, man.
Talk about that. Why you think it's gone?
Oh man, cause I was listening to the you earlier about Mike Wayne and stuff.
Yeah, Mike Wayne.
Him getting tired of people.
Yeah, he was.
He was getting tired of people complaining. And like you said, I forgot who it was, but yeah, we don't broke the game, bro. Like people try to find different ways of like you said, cheating. Try to find different ways of breaking the dribble. You know, the dribble guys are breaking the game. I think it's gone, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It should, to me, when they make 2K, they should just leave it alone, man. You can't please everybody. You gotta think about it. You trying to please the younger crowd when an old head like me already be like, oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Like 2K23 was perfect before they started messing with it.
Okay.
When a YouTuber get up there and say, "Oh man, this is wrong with the game," then Mike Wayne them get in their head like, "Oh, we got to fix this because he said something about it." You don't have to fix nothing, man. Just leave it like it is. If they got a problem with it, go play another game.
Ooh, okay. Well, Uncle Drew, how you feel about that? You in here? Oh, he probably is. He getting his mic ready? While Uncle Drew getting his stuff ready. Reeds, how you feel about that? How you feel about that comment?
Yeah, man. We just like I was just saying. I just think this community is. I don't know if it's just 2K. I think it's just like gaming. The competitive gaming community in general, like, because look at the like COD space. You get what I'm saying? A lot of 2K players are playing COD.
Yeah.
So like the nature over there is just like it ain't nothing nice. Like it ain't nothing nice. If you win, F you. You lose, F you.
So do you think? Do you feel like the competitive nature is gone? Like Locke was talking about?
No. Still, there's, like I said, there's still a comp scene. We got the, you know what I'm saying? It's this. I mean, there's actual leagues that you can play in. Like the competitive scene still exists. It just depends on where you're playing at. Like the park is probably like maybe the lowest level of there's still competition there, but back then that was the place.
Yeah.
That was the place where the competition went down. Right. Now it's migrated to like subcultures and like subdivisions of it's everybody having their own competitive space. Like I didn't know that people were cheesing in stages on current gen and that being a thing where people get sweaty. I said, what?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like I didn't know that until I went in there one day just being bored. There's still comp scenes. I mean, it's that people get so negative towards the game, and I just think it's because 2K is more popular than the actual sport of basketball. You get what I'm saying? Like,
ooh, that's a big one.
Like,
you sure about that?
So
you think
like,
so? You think that's a big statement
that's
to
why,
say?
Okay. Like, people aren't playing 2K just for the sport of basketball.
Got you. They're just playing because of 2K
like,
and who they are.
Because it's 2K and because it's popular. There's rap music. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like the game of the culture. The most popular streamers are all playing this game. That's where they all coming from. Okay. It's like if I play 2K, I could be like Kai Cenat. I play 2K, I'm gonna be like Aiden Ross. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, the top streamers of the world are coming from 2K.
Yeah.
Look at Duke Dennis, 2K player. Like,
that's facts.
Agent, like, you know what I'm saying? The list just goes on speed. 2K player.
Facts.
So it's like they're not coming from Madden. They're not coming from FIFA.
They come from
like
2K. That's a real
they coming
statement.
from 2K. So it's like people aren't even enjoying basketball. Never watch the NBA. I have to pay you out cash. Sorry, like I'm managing the store. So like I said, it's like they care about winning more than enjoying the sport of basketball.
Yeah.
So whatever I have to do to win, I don't care. I'm a winner on the most popular game there is.
That's a good statement. Let me get no, you good. That was a good. That's real good. I want to get let's get Uncle Drew. You just came in. How you feel, Uncle Dav? Is it Uncle Dav or Uncle Drew? Which one is that?
Uncle Dav, my fault.
Uncle
Yeah,
Dav. Oh, you changed it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, mute your mic. Mute your mic, Mike. If you ain't talking, mute your mic. Mute your mic, so we ain't getting a lot of echo. It's a lot of folks in here. How do you feel about that comment about just first of all, there's still a comp scene, the competitive nature in 2K, and then 2K actually being bigger than the actual game of basketball. What are your thoughts? That's a lot to digest.
I honestly don't think 2K is bigger than the game of basketball because the people I talk, there's a lot of people that don't play 2K at all.
Okay.
At all. I would say Call of Duty is bigger than 2K, honestly, when you really think about it.
Ooh.
But
I don't want to cut you off. That's not my point.
Hold on. No, I get what you're saying, Reed. Let him talk. Let him finish. Let him cook.
But he's I've been playing 2K since 2K17. I've enjoyed it for the most part. Is there a comp scene? Apparently there is, because I be playing with a lot of different teams in the Pro-Am and stuff like that, and people be having their tournaments and stuff. Do I like the way that they play at times? No, because I run lockdown majority of the time. I'm not an own ball. Like, I'm not dribbling the ball up court. So, you either sit in the hash or you sit in a corner and letting your PG work.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit can get very docile at times. Like, you're just sitting there watching people cook up, which that's cool and all. Like, I enjoy winning and all that good stuff, but like, it's not basketball. You don't see people just coming up court running a 5-out, letting one person cook and occasionally calling cuts. You got a big, he might post up, high paint, come set a screen. You got double screens on the outside trying to get the shooting guard open. Like, it's a lot of different movement things, but in 2K, it's like there's a set style that you play. It's you're going to either do a PNR or you going to do a 5-out, and y'all going to try to win like that. And occasionally you'll call a backdoor on the small guard.
Okay.
But I do like 2K so far. I'm expecting 2K24 to be pretty good and everything. So
yeah, we hope
my hopes is high.
Big Worm, how you feel, man? Big Worm, what's your mindset on you kind of talked about it a little bit, but what's your mindset on? Wait, no, Big Worm did go. We did get Big Worm, right? Big Worm went. He talked.
I ain't speak on this one.
Oh yeah, what's your thought process on this, big dog?
Because this is the one you're talking about as far as the competition and everything. Cause, I've been waiting to jump in after J-Mac had went on. As far as the competition now, I think what we need to ask ourselves is what we describing as competition, because at one level, I'm hearing a lot of people talk about when they say competition, you're saying, the comp scene and all of that stuff. I think on another level, as a casual, you will be thinking as competition as like how J-Mac may have been. I perceive he was saying it is like, competition is just fair game, having fun playing the game, and at the end of the game, you talk your stuff during the game, and we friends afterwards. That type of competition is different than that comp scene competition.
Yeah.
And I think what my point I'm getting to is I think what's happened with as far as the competition is why it's became two different kinds of competition is because it's a chain reaction. I think social media has become a problem because, like the guy was just saying, you got a lot of YouTubers that don't even care about basketball that get on this game because they know at certain times of the year when you can get publicity from this game, like now. It's a lot of times if you want to start a new YouTube page, you starting it now. So a lot of people is using this to an advantage. They not really caring about basketball. They caring about the timing of getting popular. So that changes down to the community becoming toxic. So now you get a lot of people that want to curse you out. It's not fair game anymore. So when I come in, I'm like a Gary Payton or a Kevin Garnett, where I come in, I talk my stuff, and then at the end of the game, we pound our chest, we walk off and say who the better person won. It's not like that. Now dudes is so consumed with their win-loss percentage that they become toxic. So now when they lose and they take that L, man, F your mama. Y'all some BS. Y'all, man, it's like, oh, I'll find your IP and I'll ride down on you. Bruhs be want to ride down on bruhs because they took a loss because they so consumed and they win-loss opposed to saying, okay, the better person won the game.
Right.
You know, so that's why I say it's like a chain reaction of all these things mounting up together to make it where it has created two different types of comp scenes. It's like you can go in this comp scene and just play with these dudes that just play like stage and they actually play tournaments and stuff like that. That's competition. Yeah. But the casual competition ain't going in those spots. The casual competition is just looking for a guy they can play against, talk some stuff to, and at the end of the game we say the better person won. But because it's becoming so toxic in the community, you can't say nothing to nobody. I don't even turn my mic on no more. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get something negative. Even if I play good, I'm going to get some dude that's going to say something negative to me. I know everybody on this stream then played a good game and then had somebody send them a message talking about, man, you was doing this, man. You should have passed the ball, man. You should have, you know, it's never a pat on the back.
Right.
So we all create this negative energy that creates a toxic community that creates bad competition. Nobody wants to play against nobody because they don't want to take that L and hear all that crap.
No, I feel that. Mike, how you feel, Mike? We ain't heard from Mike. What's up, Mike? What's your thoughts on this, man? This is good. This is good, fellas. This is good. Get some different feedback perspective.
This is good. Now I'm gonna suffer. This is actually pretty good. Here's my opinion. Like one thing about wins loss. I mean, I had to paraphrase on what the last person said. You know, we can't just say the better person won. Like we also gotta remember, it's like sometimes. I mean, there are some times where, you know, RNG and 2K allows that person to win. I mean,
okay.
All that stuff. Because, you know, you can be mistiming and then also, and latency and all that stuff. You can mistime the jump shots. You like, if they won't let you just hit those 2 jump shots, you know, instead of being a blowout, it's a close second. And from personal experience, that's been what I've been experiencing and playing now. It's just the latency is just so bad. I keep losing and losing. So it's just, and then sometimes when I know that I'm the better person, I lost because of this and this and such and such and such this happened. So, I mean, that's where like, you know, you gotta have to like, okay, is really the better person or what? It's not. Sometimes in 2K, some people loses not because they're a better person. It's just like stuff like. And what y'all playing on, you know,
right? It
kind of affects how the gameplay is. But with YouTubers and win percent and all that stuff, like I said, I tell you this right now. Win percent, like in SoFed called up win percentage, is because they know that the one thing is here 2 things. One, the person who's gonna beat them be like. Gonna post it on YouTube and stuff like that. Be like, oh, I exposed this guy such and such like this and like that. That, you know, oh, he's not even that good, when in reality it's like it's just one game and who knows what happens. And then 2, it's probably because their fan base, they're gonna be like, well, how you keep losing, and then, you know, losing, then people be like, are you really that good at the game? So it's kind of like, it feels like there's more like a bit of more pressure on people just to win, just so they can have their credibility up there. So it's like, you know, upsets and all that stuff, you know.
I get what you're saying. No,
yeah, go ahead.
No, all you guys got some valid points. I really, really want to applaud those valid points for real. Like, those are some good, all of them some great points. I truly feel, if I had to chime in on everything, I think that there is a competitive game. I mean, a competitive culture in this game. But it's a more closed off culture where, like, if you're not in this comp scene, then you're not. Mike, mute your mic. If you're not in this comp scene, then you are not considered comp, right? And so if you play different than the comp, then you're kind of a bot or whatever the case may be. But I'm trying to get back to the elements of just people coming out and hooping, because back in the day, I get it, you know. People are becoming multi-millionaires. They're changing their lives because of a video game. So A lot of people may play 2K and may not ever played basketball in their life, but they're really, really great at the video game aspect. But when you have them play in real life, they can't shoot a basketball, they can't pass a lick of dime, but they can come out here and get busy on the sticks. I don't feel like you got to be a basketball player to know how to play a video game at the end of the day. I mean, it's good to know what you're doing and what's the process and the purpose of it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily translate per se, or whatever the case may be. But what I will say is that the perception is when you come at it from the J-Mac approach, when you lose a game, they ain't gonna trip if you like, good game. What they love, and it's with the toxic energy, what Big Worm is talking about, they want a reaction. It's like that girl or your girlfriend who's getting on your nerves on purpose so she can get a reaction out of you. So a lot of these cats, they'll post stuff, they'll do stuff, they'll antagonize you, they'll provoke you just to get a reaction, so then they can be like, I won, I got you, I did what I needed to do. Now that's going to give them more, quote unquote, popularity and fame, because let's be honest, if you look at Speed got big for pulling up on people as a post center or post control, not post control, but he was a post scorer. He was a post scorer, and he will pull up on people and just drive them crazy and cheese. And it became popular. It's like, who we gonna pull up next? And then he started getting in wagers. Who we gonna pull up? And he came up and and then he started doing some weird out of pocket stuff, started taking it to a whole nother level or whatever. But 2K can change your life if you use it in the right way. I just think we need to get back to the element of playing video games, bro. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with caring about winning and losing. I understand it. I'm not trying to tell you don't care about winning and losing, because if you're a competitor, you want to compete. But what I'm trying to get us to the mindset is and start thinking about, it's a video game at the end of the day. Just because you lose in the game don't mean you losing in life. And if anybody that was with you for real, if you lost a game, for the people that rock with J-Mac, they ain't talking to J-Mac like, J-Mac, you sorry. Those are the fake followers. Leave. We don't care. Bet. Get up out of here. But the real ones gonna stay with J-Mac regardless if he win or lose, because they rock with J-Mac. They don't give a dang about him just being good at the game. They love his personality. They love his entertainment. They love what he's bringing to the table. When 2K Mechanic come out here and he stream, yeah, if he win or lose, people ain't caring as much about that. What they're caring is like, that's 2K Mechanic. 2K Mechanic make dope bills. He good at the game. You may win some, lose some. Now, what happens is when you start talking, see, this is the pride thing. When you start talking like, yo, I'm like that, can't nobody beat me, and then when you lose and you get in your feelings, then that's when it becomes an issue. Then that's become when you dodge in the smoke because you don't want to get beat. At the end of the day, it's a game at the end of the day. But I do want to ask J-Mac and 2K Mechanic this. What is your mindset when Mike Wayne came at, like, based off the interview, Mike Wayne came at the community and was like, look, y'all breaking your own product. Y'all exploiting your own game. What is that? What does that mean? If I'm a 2K community player, or if I'm part of the 2K, how does that make you guys feel being a part of 2K community when a developer's saying, look, y'all playing the game not the way we intended for y'all to play it, and now I got to fix it because y'all playing it the wrong way?
Mechanic, yeah, I'll let Mechanic go first.
Mechanic, how you feel about that?
Can I be heard?
Yeah, we heard you.
All right. Real quick, can I touch a point on what you just said? I'm gonna be brief on it.
Yeah.
So on the previous point, I think the competitive spirit is still there. I just think it looks different because of social media, right?
Okay.
I think, and the other thing is, like, we're, a lot of us in here are 30 plus, right?
Yeah.
So when I was coming up playing games, right? We played games, we competed, like, for instance, like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. We'd be at people's house, right? So, we played and then we did other stuff. Video games wasn't what it is today. You know what I mean? You didn't have the brand behind it. You didn't have the identity behind it.
Right.
Right. And then the other thing we got to factor in is a lot of these guys are young.
Yeah.
Right. I look back when I was a teenager, right? We had Black Planet, we had AOL, we had all these chat rooms. I used to be in the chat room when I was like 14, 15, talking crazy.
Yeah.
On these chat boards, right?
Yeah.
Talking crazy. And I think, as you get older, you look at it from a different lens. You be like, oh, these young guys wilding. But I'm like, when we were younger, I had to think about it a few days. I'm like, I was doing the same thing in these chat rooms, in these message boards and stuff like that. So I think the other thing is, like I said before, we had this conversation before, Bake. I think what we're looking at is amalgamation that you never really seen previously, right? So we got people our age, we got people 15, 13, we got people 12 all together, right? And there's no, decorum on how we should talk to each other. Well, in real life, it's different. Like grown people gonna talk grown, right? Kids gonna talk like kids. But when you get on the game, it's all intermingled. So like Reeds was saying earlier, the vocal minority is usually the younger guys, right? Expressing, because they're on the social media all day. We at work. I'm at work, I had kids and stuff like that. I ain't on social media like that. I mean, J-Mac, that's his job and stuff, but he not on with that type of energy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But now people are expressing, they get to tweeting how they feel after they lose. And then you can get a following off that negativity, right? So I just think we're seeing a lot of things that were suppressed before and wasn't as big. Now some of those aspects are being shown to the light because the industry is a lot bigger now.
That's a good point. That's a real good point. So what about the Mike Wang comments?
I think
because Mike Wang was taking shots at the community today, man. I ain't gonna hold you, dude.
So a few things, like my opinion, like I said, I've been playing games. I'm a gamer. Like I won't say I'm a basketball nut or fanatic or anything like that. I like watching basketball, but I'm a gamer first. So my approach to any game I play is to learn the game, and then I'm probably gonna break the game to fit it to what I want it to do. You see what I'm saying? I grind, I learn the game. That's any game I play, whether it be Madden, 2K, when Division was out, Call of Duty, whatever it is. I'm gonna get the gun I feel like the best that works with my style, right? And then I'm gonna go out and try to dominate and compete and stuff like that. So I just think human nature is to go in and figure out the best way to have fun the way you like to have fun. And we call it breaking the game. We call it cheese and all stuff like that. Me personally, like I said, coming from other games playing competitively, it's just mechanics. I just look at games as video game. I look at
no point intended, fam.
yeah. I just look at it as a mechanic that gives you an advantage. Whether that's the crab, that's the quick stop, all this stuff is just mechanics that give you an advantage. And people that study those and practice those are going to have the advantage. And I think Mike Wang is kind of, doing tongue in cheek, trying to go ahead and break this because I think he gets a rise out of, going back at the community, like, okay, break it or whatever. And then the third thing is, and I'll let everybody else go, is I think as far as breaking the game, you need to invite people like a Steezo or people like that. As soon as they get their hands on the game, they're looking to take advantage. If you get people like that early on in the development cycle, then you already know what's going to be an issue. So then you don't have to worry about fixing it later, right? It's risk management. Like in my business, that's a no-no. Like if something has the opportunity to fail, you gotta identify that early on, because once it gets to the public and now you have a fatality or an injury or something like that,
right?
Then then it's a big lawsuit. People lose their jobs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The ramifications are big. I think if they really cared and and I believe they're doing the best job that they can, just in the different iterations of the game that I've played. But you got to get people like that in there if you really think you have mechanics that can be exploited. And then I think you have a better product.
That's real. Well, what about you, Mac? How do you feel on that statement?
So first, about what he was talking about, like Steezo. I think Mechanic was saying earlier. I work in social media. Actually, I have some crazy stuff happening to me today on this. Social media thing, manage their channel. But so Steezo is the biggest brand risk for 2K.
Yeah.
To not in the 2K community, but outside the 2K community. First chance he get out there and say, I'm the god of AIDS. 2K is getting shut down. Over. So I want to say that. And then the second thing is, listen, y'all might be 30 plus. I'm 21. That's not but anyway, it'd be silly. But about the Mike Wang thing, to be honest with you, first off, 2K Mechanic makes sense now. He learns the mechanics of the game. It makes all the sense in the world now. His channel name. But I don't think he was trying to get over y'all break the game and we're trying to fix it. I think his overall point was we're always working on the game and trying to fix it. And y'all say we're not, but we're actually working on the game. Yes, it might not turn out the way that y'all want it to be, but we are here. We're in the silo, like he said, working on the game. And for y'all to keep coming at me saying, we don't see Mike Wayne, I ain't gonna say who said it, but some of y'all probably know. We don't see Mike Wayne all year long, and then he comes up, he says a month worth of stuff, and then he disappears. That's because he's trying to let everybody know that's because I'm working on the game. Now, another thing, since we're at this point, I want to say from my social media manager standpoint, I work for a business. I help them sell vehicles, motorcycles, and stuff like that. I know in my mind what I want to do content-wise for their channel to help them grow faster, to help them bring in more leads and stuff like that. But the boss, the owner of the company, might not okay what I want to do it. So I feel like Ronnie 2K, Mike Wang, and all of them get a little more grief than what they deserve because they don't actually own. The CEOs that made $70-something million amongst each other, or actually I think it was individually, both of them made $70-something million to take 2 leads. These are the guys that come down and tell them yay or nay. Now they do come up and bring ideas, but they do come down and say yay or nay, we'll do this, or hey, we feel like the community might have issues with how the VC prices and stuff going. They're not going to be able to change that. I guarantee, I'm 100% sure they can't change VC prices. That's coming from all the way in the top because that's affecting the bottom line of the business. So that's going to be the COO, the CEO, and people under that umbrella right there. So, but I don't think, like I said, I don't think he has a problem with people necessarily breaking the game. I do think they go in thinking the gameplay or the game is going to be a certain way and people going to play a certain style, or we're going to make, I say not force, but we're making to most people play a certain style, and then people are actually going to find ways to break it, and then we try to balance it out. But I think it was more, listen, we're working. I know y'all upset, and maybe y'all don't like the game like y'all think y'all, or like y'all want to, but we're working trying to make the best product for y'all. So give us a break. I feel like that's more what it was.
I feel like that's the overall thing, but I ain't going to hold you. He said some things intentionally for the community based off when he's saying like, yo, some of the stuff that y'all think we ain't doing, we fixing it. But because he said the words, exploit. Because if he said like, look, we find things that we need to readjust, it's all about language for me. And I think if somebody tell me I'm exploiting the game, you pretty much telling me I'm playing the game that it wasn't meant to be played. Instead of just saying, hey, people play the game differently. You know, they may find things that we didn't intend for it to be utilized that way, and then we try to readjust. But when the man say exploit, that's purposely saying, nah, bro, y'all playing the game wrong. And now I got to fix these exploits that y'all didn't create it, and it takes time to fix them. And if I can't fix them, we got to do the whole year cycle of trying to fix the game. You know what I'm saying? Because the theme is we trying to work on the game. Just understand. But the wording he said, that's why I'm saying like, nah, B. He ain't getting off the hook, man. Mike Wayne came throwing them shots at people and said, look, we've been trying to fix these exploits. And then he even said it. He said, look, when 24 come out, we got to prepare for new exploits. And then Chris Manning said, yeah, for y'all, get the game, break the game, and send your constructive feedback to Mike Wayne. So pretty much he's telling us, like, look, y'all gonna play the game the way y'all want to play it anyway. It's not the way we intended for the game to be played. And when y'all play it that way, just know we're working on trying to fix it. But sometimes it's gonna take longer than ever to fix it because some things we know with software, you fix one thing, it end up messing up another thing. So some things they like, all right, look, let's make the game bearable and playable so that we can at least work on that for next year because we can't do that right now. If we do that right now, it's going to completely mess up the product and make the game unplayable. That's why I'm saying he coming at the community because he said exploiting. Mike Wayne is smart. That brother got degrees. He's the game developer. I'm telling you, this interview, and I know he ain't going to say it, but this interview was a tone setter like, look, man, we working on the game. I'm not on these social media platforms because, like mechanics say, I got a job. I ain't got time to be Twitter fingers and whatnot. But that's getting me to the question I need to ask the chat. How do y'all feel about Mike Wayne going in hiatus for a whole year and him being the centerpiece of game development? What are y'all thoughts on that? Who want to start? Let's start with who I ain't heard from in a minute. Let's go with Rated. Are you on a date, man? We gonna say you for last. You on a date. Uncle Dev, how do you feel about Mike Wang going in hiatus and coming back every August?
I don't think it's a good thing, because we do try to communicate through him about what our problems is and everything. But at the same time, man, folks be tired, bro. Like, I understand you got a lot of stuff that you got to keep up with, especially with 2K, all the different exploits that come out every single year. So I understand it, but at the end of the day, it's a lack of communication on his part. Even though there is other people who could communicate for us, we look to him. Or like whenever anything goes wrong within the community, people blame Ronnie. Ronnie's just the face. That nigga don't control shit. Like,
watch the language. We got kids.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, he don't control anything. He's just the face of it. But I think Mike Wang holds a greater stake within how gameplay is created. So I think he should talk a bit more, but at the same time, understand as a developer, you in that dungeon for a real long time preparing for the new game. Especially if you're going to come out with a game every single year, it's going to be pretty hard to like put one thing out, focus on that for about 6 months, and then go on to the next thing. Like, as soon as you put out that first thing, it's like you're working on the next thing right after that. So
no, I feel that. Big Worm, how you feel? How you feel, Mike Wang?
What you
I
about to say? I just want to say it's another thing too that we probably don't know, and maybe I'm just getting a little bit too deep in it, but I know this probably in his contracts too. So he probably has it worked out in his contract where I only have to talk. Because I worked IT too in my military career, and a lot of these IT guys, not trying to categorize everybody because there's some out there, but a lot of these IT guys aren't the most social guys out there. And so he probably got to work to the contract because we see him every year at the same time. So I'm pretty sure in his contract, from this period to this period, you got to do something.
Got to talk. No, I feel like you could be very, very right. You be right on that one. I ain't gonna hold you. Big Worm, how you feel though? Even if it's in his contract or not, Mike Wang going hiatus, and then he come back every time it's time to sell the product. How you feel about that?
Man, could you imagine if he answered just 2 people tweets in the community, found out that he answered their personal tweets? That man will have 1 billion tweets on his you know, like, that'd be ridiculous. I can see why he, goes into hiatus. I don't have a problem with it. Another reason I don't have a problem with it is because, what the community will say is, once the game come out and it's terrible, they'll be like, if he wasn't on Twitter like that, it was worried about the game. So y'all know, y'all laughing because y'all know I'm telling the truth, man. That game come out in this bad. The first thing brother's gonna say is, he's so busy answering all these tweets, he ain't fixed nothing.
Yo, that's so funny because it's so true. It's so true, dog. I ain't gonna, dude. That's a good one, dog. Mike, how you feel? How you feel about that one, dog? How you feel about Mike Wang going to hiatus, dog?
Hiatus. Mike Wang is probably one of the top gaming developers in the franchise. So probably he goes on hiatus because we ask ourselves, because we don't even know what he be doing behind the scenes. Like, he could release problems. Well, once the game drop, we don't know what he's doing. Like, we're not up there in his office, spying on him and and looking at problems there. They could be already, once the game problems, like, all right, let's work on the next game. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Because he probably don't have the time to just look over all that stuff. So I think that we just kind of get why he going his, because the job title is probably a lot busier than we all think, but So I really can't talk about that, so I'll just leave it at that.
That's real. Big Reed, my man at work, so I can only give you change a certain way. What's good, man? How you feel about Mike Wang going in? Come August and leave after about two months and then go back into hibernation?
I think it's kind of weird probably me saying this. I kind of like it that he only drops certain gems, only replies to certain people. I mean, I think 2K got enough money to hire a staff to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to answer the whole community. And it's like, people feel like they're not like getting their opinion across, but it's like, how much of the 2K community is only on Twitter? Like, there's the Reddit community, there's the YouTube community. Like, you expect one man to spend all this time answering everybody, like going into y'all wish list and be like, yeah, I think that's a good idea, but like, he wouldn't be working on the game.
Yeah.
So like the gems that he do drop, like they be golden nuggets. You know what I'm saying? People eat them up, make a content. He makes one tweet, you get an 8-minute video out of the content creators. so
that's fact. 100%.
So I don't know, like, they should have a team to do it, not expect Mike Wang, but that's kind of, maybe they are engineering it like that. You know what I'm saying? And just to give you, I be valuing them little nuggets, man.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that one.
So cause maybe if it was another way, it wouldn't be, maybe it'd be more watered down. We wouldn't get real answers. I don't know, but I kind of like the way the approach is.
No, I feel that. What about you, Locke? How you feel?
Man, I feel the same way. Y'all don't turn my boy hair gray. Hey, man, Mike Wang hair was black before he started. Now he's gray. My man done became Santa Claus. For all you 2K fans, he is Santa Claus Mike Wang, my boy. I'm talking about, man. Y'all about gave this man, he don't gain weight and everything. Y'all about gave this man a heart attack over a game. Listen, I ain't never. Hey, man. The thing is, I appreciate Mike going into hiding and coming back because, like I said, man, it's the stress level that he have to deal with. Like my boy said, going there and trying to look at, like he said, you going to apply to 2 tweets, man, I tell you, boy.
Right. No,
that ain't that's crazy.
That is crazy. 100%.
Man, I'm gonna have to call Mike Wang myself, man. Go on and dye your hair back black, bro. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. Mechanic, how you feel? I know Mechanic probably had a different opinion because we always had this conversation, this debate. How you feel about Mike Wang going in hiatus, man?
Was that the question? Him going in hiatus instead of responding to?
Yeah, it's right.
No, I think that's what he should do. Like, that's his job. I don't think his job is to respond to everybody. His job is to, I guess he's director of gameplay, correct?
Yeah.
That's a big job. Like, he ain't got time to be responding to. I mean, I would say maybe they need a person to get feedback or something like that. But it's tough. Like he said before, nobody really sits down and say, what are your issues? Like, 90% of people don't write down what issues they have with the game. They just say the game is trash.
Right.
Interior defense is trash, or this is broken.
Yeah.
Like, specifically, what are you having an issue with? Like, I would say, all right, like I said in the chat earlier, get moving size up out of the game. Why do I say attacking size ups, not moving size up? Attacking size ups out of the game. Because I don't see what the goal of attacking size up is. Because it's a move, it's a move where you move forward. Yeah. If a defender is in front of you and you move forward, you're moving into the defender.
Yeah.
Right? So the moving size up, right, is to I don't know how they designed that. Like, all the size ups do is move the defender behind them without you really doing anything. I don't think that's a good mechanic. So I don't know what they were trying to do with that, but so scrap that. But yeah, I think he should go on hiatus and focus on what his job is, and that's trying to improve and make the game a little bit better.
No, that's real. Cool. My thing is this. I'll say this, and then I'll give you guys your final thoughts on everything we talked about today. My thing is this, man. I'm not mad at Mike Wang going on hiatus. I would say I know because people lean to Mike Wang for so much and so much of the information because he's part of the game development and the director. I say every time you come out with a season, I feel like that's enough time to get a little breathe and just comment on some stuff so people Because again, man, it's like if I'm the manager of this business that I own, and I'm the manager, like I'm not, I oversee the whole company, and every blue moon I'm gonna go to my restaurant and I'm gonna check and I'm gonna see and I'm gonna tap in with the people. I can't go all the time. I can't go every day. But when I'm there, or like if something new's going on, if we're trying to promote something, like you got 6 weeks, right? I feel like you ain't working all day, every day. If he telling you that, he lying, bro. My boy Mike ain't working 24/7 like this is a sweatshop. He got set hours, and then as they get to a certain point of time in the development cycle, they get into like maybe they're working a little bit more overtime or whatever. But I'm saying like when it's early in the cycle or even in the middle when you start getting that spring level, I would appreciate if he came and just said something like, hey, guys, hey, man, I got a little bit of time today. What are some things that's going on with the game? You know what I mean? Or get the feedback from the community guy and be like, hey, I heard based off the community, these are some of the issues. We're going to try to tweak that in season 2. We're going to try to tweak that in season 3. You get what I'm saying? Because then that makes the community feel like, all right, this dude really cares. When you only see this brother it's like, and I don't want to say it like this, but it's almost like a deadbeat dad. You only see him for Christmas and holidays. You don't see him throughout the whole year and checking in on you. Hey, I got to call dad for some school clothes, some football stuff, or whatever the case may be. Now he shows up, but after that, you don't see Pops no more. You know what I'm saying? And so I would appreciate if Mike Wayne, every time we about to drop a season, he come in and come outside for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We know you working, and we will respect that. Again, there's going to be some trolls. There's always going to be trolls no matter what. But I would appreciate the intentionality of the brother saying, hey, what's up, guys? Based off community feedback, we're going to be trying to fix that in season 2. If it's not, and then we'll play that for 6 weeks, and then we can tweak it. Because I know probably about like, we thinking like springtime? What was it, March? They really ain't really working about 2K23 no more. Is it about March? Would y'all say March or February? What y'all think?
I think they probably start the next game probably around December.
All right,
so probably start that around December.
So by December, when you think they're gonna stop like making like adjustments for the game? Probably like March, right? When it comes to like gameplay adjustments and things like that, probably like March, right? March, February. I'm thinking
March. It'd be around March, man.
I'll probably say March early or maybe February. March the latest, earliest February when they start like going grind time for the next year. But like I say, I get it, man. You busy. You know what I'm saying? You're a busy man, and I'm not expecting you to be on here Twitter finger, man. Because if you're on here Twitter finger, then you got too much time on your hand and you ain't doing what you need to be doing. But I would appreciate the nuggets, like my man Reed say. Like it's one thing when you get nuggets on a consistent basis, then I'm gonna get all my nuggets in the beginning, and then after that I ain't getting no more nuggets. That's it, bro. I may get a nugget here and there, but that's it. I think if they really hire somebody that can do the community leading, and then they can get at the mic, and then Mike can set a tweet, hey guys, based off the feedback, we gonna be adjusting this. Let me know how this feels for season 2, and then let the community guy know or the community person know, and then if we try to work on that for season 3, and then by the time season 5, we at least know Mike gone, Mike ain't here, or season 4, what is that? Because it's every 6 weeks. So by season 4, season 5, it's like March, Feb or whatever. Mike is gone. We ain't gonna hear from Mike. Mike working on, you know what I'm saying? He can even have his own, like LeBron James be doing, hibernation chamber. Like, they don't mess with me. I ain't available. We getting ready for 2K, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the whole thing. Now, before we get up out of here, I want to give y'all last results, or not last results, last words, final thoughts. We're going to start with my man at the top. I'm going at the top to the left to right, whatever. Reed, how you feel? Final thoughts on everything today. My boy Reed, is he gone? He probably working. We'll probably got to come back to Reed.
He working. Got to do it.
Yeah, he working.
Cash back.
Yeah, he got to do a
Somebody
cash.
not happy right
yeah,
now.
yeah. He mad, a big man. Mike, how you feel? Final thoughts. Mike, how you feel?
All I say is I can't wait to see how the first month or two in 2K24 we're gonna see how what Mike Wayne about how you said in Inville. We're really gonna see we're really gonna see it, and I really can't wait to see how the community is gonna react and everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Locke, how you feel? Final thoughts, big dog. Locke, you there? All right, he probably stepped.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, you good. What's your final thought? Yeah, final thoughts, big dog.
I'm about like Mike, man. I'm waiting on the first 2 months and see how the game gonna go. Hopefully, Mike Wayne will pull his hair out. And we don't see no more grades in his head. And my and another thing, man, I think running 2K should take some of that slack off old Mike Wayne, man.
Man, Ronnie doing his own little thing, man. Ronnie ain't even Ronnie no more. Ronnie is a social media influencer now. He didn't.
He got Twitter fingers. He's Durant now.
Yeah, he good, man. Ronnie making bread on top of bread now. He didn't.
Yeah. So I'm about like old boy said, man. I think they need a system for old Mike Wayne, bro. We Mike Wayne gonna say, I'm gonna go to live. See how many of y'all follow me over there.
Man, Mike Wayne gonna lie, that thing gonna be broke. Everybody gonna be up in that thing. Mike, you tried all kind of stuff. All right, big Worm, how you feel? Final thoughts, big dog.
First, didn't Mike come from live?
Mike did come from live. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Second, I was saying, didn't we hire? Well, not we, but didn't 2K get a community manager last year? The black dude, didn't we get him last year?
Yeah, but he ain't. I don't think he does.
I mean, I'm just saying we were sitting there talking about how they should structure up something for Mike. I'm like, didn't they supposedly structure up something for him last year with the community manager? Because they was complaining about everybody saying Ronnie, trying to send tweets and stuff to Ronnie, and so they had this new community manager.
Yeah. I mean, he does his thing, but they do a lot. Everything. It's more than just 2K. They do WWE. They do golf. They do 2K.
I just figured they had a filtering system that probably went through him to somebody that's running the 2K section of it. So I figured Mike got a team of people that probably see these tweets. He get the ones that's important. That's why he only tweet back to certain people, because them the ones that fit what he want, the criteria of what he want to talk about.
Yeah,
so
100%.
I think they got a filtering system for that. And just, to let you go. And I think 2K gonna be, I liked how the interview went. I liked how Mike came out and was, that's like watching a boxer come out and, and talk his thing. You want to see that confidence. So I'm expecting big things from it. We all gonna, get what we get and play it and adjust to it. But anytime somebody come out and they confident about their product, hey, I'm with that.
Yeah, that's dope. That 100%. Matt, final thoughts, big dog, and I appreciate you stopping by as always, bro.
Hey, no problem. First, I want to say, hey, shout out to Bait. I actually posted this on my community post, trying to get some people coming in. So hopefully some of my people came through.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Thing that let people, like I know, like me, you, Mechanic, we got voices that we can actually speak out in the community, but everybody don't. So it's cool to get everybody else's voice. So shout out to everybody else who came in here that's not a content creator or maybe not a big content creator that was able to say something. It's nice to hear, and I definitely can take this. I do talk to some people. I got a couple people ever since I got a logo that I do talk to. They're not necessarily in charge of gameplay, but they're like he was saying, community managers. I do feel like 2K need to utilize not necessarily the community managers, but at least make them. I feel like if you got a 2K next maker, the next maker's supposed to be like you filter stuff all the way down through the next makers, but the next makers really all they do is just stream for themselves. Not saying have nothing against them, but it's nothing expected from them to do anything like that.
Right.
They could do that. But the one thing I want to leave with, get off real fast, because my wife waiting on me too. So
we ain't trying to make Mike mad.
The one thing is pro play. The one thing people haven't really spoken. I know you have, Bait, but people haven't spoken about on 2K24. Pro play has the ability to make this game be super exciting or super not exciting. Not to say it like that.
That's a good look.
for somebody like me who likes to ISO with bigger bills, yes, I like to play center too, but I like to every now and then ISO with 7'2" Victor Wembanyama bills. Now I know some people might not like this, but this is just period across the board. It seems like they should be able, the way it's supposed to work and the way we're seeing it implemented in Madden and in FIFA, we're supposed to get a whole lot more animation. So they're going to continue the seasons as it seems like the way they are now. We don't know that for sure, but it seems like that's what they're going to do. So we should get more animations to actually have more different play styles so people aren't using the same animations and get bored of the game like every year that it ends up happening. So that's the one thing I know is August 14th. I think they're supposed to come out with the Pro Play video or whatever.
Yeah, the week of. I hope they come out August 14th. Do it on a Monday, but usually you know how they do. They like to do it in the middle of the week. So,
but that's all I got. Shout out to everybody in there. I'm about to get on up out of here.
Yeah, man. Tell the wife you said thank you for letting me borrow you for a couple of minutes, man. Appreciate my dog, Mac. 2K Meccano. Final thoughts, big dog. Final thoughts, man.
Yeah, final thoughts. Like I said, from my perspective, every year I've played 2Ks, especially from the park perspective, from 2K17 on, every game has felt different.
Yeah.
So I do feel like they're trying different things, right? I can never say 2K is not trying different things. So for me, I'm always play the game and play like how I play it. I think people, I've always said this, man. I think a lot of people just play the game, but they don't really learn the game.
Hey,
Talk.
I
don't think they try to sit and learn the game because it's certain things I know Mike was talking about, RNG, and there is RNG in the game. But I feel like if you learn the game a little more, you can kind of understand when you're going to be affected by RNG, right? So you might lose one game, but and that's why most of the time we play series. If we play 3 games, I might lose one, but once you get figured out, then more than likely I'm probably not going to lose the subsequent games, right? Because I'm gonna play you different. I just feel like if people, and enjoy the game. I think, like Reed said earlier, if you come at it from one vantage point and that's the only way you do it, then you're likely to not have as much fun as you think you should have in a basketball game. But I enjoy playing. I enjoy playing with different people, new people. I enjoy winning too. So I'm not gonna always play with randoms, but yeah, get out there, have fun, learn the game, take some time to learn. Go to the tips. What is it? 2KU. Learn all those things. Like I said, for us old school gamers, first thing you had to do was go and learn the mechanics and how the game was. You got the little pamphlet to show all the moves and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people just load up the game and they don't try to learn anything. I don't even think people play my career like that anymore. Because half the stuff I be seeing people do in rec and in park, you can't even do that in my career. So
no, that's real.
Just, get out there, learn the game. Hopefully 24 brings something new to the table. I know Mac was talking about Pro Play. I got my own concerns with Pro Play, but I'll say that for another day.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. I wanna hear them concerns too.
Yeah. But thanks for everybody joining and kudos for opening up the platform.
Yeah, man. This is a community platform. Y'all did this. Reed, are you still there? Or are you still at work, big dog?
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
I'm always at work. I'm always at work, but I'm here. My final thoughts, man. Man, I just love what you providing for the community. I think the game can be a great game because I enjoyed 23 more than other games. Like once I started utilizing the new play styles and everything, I wish the narrative of the community. I mean, it's never gonna change, so I don't know why I'm wishing it. But like how we complain about the VC prices, where like they don't have to be bought. Like they really don't. Like you can get it, and the time you're learning how to craft your time with your build, your play style with your build, like enjoy being a 69 overall and coming off the bench. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my career isn't set for you to be 99 overall starting with your first game. You get what I'm saying? Like enjoy being a low level and learning the game and progressing through the game and being a better teammate for your team. And the game will turn out a lot better. Like if you always thinking about helping the team win and not just always trying to get your little shine in, then the game becomes a more fun game when everybody's thinking like that on one accord. Because in the aspect, it's still a team game. So
100%.
that's really all I got to say.
No, that's real, man. First and foremost, man, I want to congratulate everybody that's in this building today, man. I appreciate y'all always rocking with your boy. My final thoughts is this, man. 2K Mechanic touched on it. A lot of people don't practice this game, and that's why they usually play the most simplistic way that you can play. I don't think you even know all the ways to score on this game because you don't practice to learn. And so we do the bare minimum, and that's just what it is. You do the bare minimum to learn, and then, you know. But it's hard to say the game is whack or trash and all that other stuff if you ain't really fully dived in all aspects of the game. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, have fun. It's a video game. It's meant to have fun. It's meant to give constructive feedback. It's meant to compete. And it's meant to be something that you enjoy at the end of the day. But shout out to everybody that rocked out with us. Shout out to everybody in the building today. Welcome to another edition of the Bake Show. That is going to do it for tonight's episode. Y'all know the vibes, man. It's Friday. Live life, stress less, rocking with one of the best. Without God, without you guys, my life would be a mess, man. This is the show for the community, or about the community, for the community, whatever. I don't even got the tagline yet. We still drafting it up. But y'all have an amazing night, man. Love y'all. Peace.
Trying to make you feel good. Baby, I'm just trying to show you real love. Open up your heart so you can feel good. Let a real one show you real love. Real love. I know you in pain. You been messing with these dum-dums, yeah, these lames. So me and them jokers, we ain't the same. I got the type of love to make you wanna change your last name. Baby, I'm better than all them dudes. I know you don't trust me, and it's cool. Give me some time and I'll show you. Even though your heart broke, I'm trying to heal your wounds so you can feel good.